And we are live! Oh, I forgot to take off the chat box from last time. Let me take that off real quick. There we go! How you guys doing? Good to see you. Say Jorge saying hello, Void. How you doing, Jorge? Good to see you. Kona Diada going, yo, Kona Diada! Haven't seen you in a little while. What's up? How have you been? And how are you currently doing? Previously been, currently been. Jorge says, hello, stream proper. Yes, you're no longer trapped in the void. Sorry the void was so long today. There was some slight technical difficulties. Also, did you guys see on Discord, I posted my ladder's back? Long story, you can check it out on the Discord channel, but I went to change the light bulb right before the stream, climbed up there, pulled out the old one, realized then it went to go replace it. I am out of the replacement bulb. So, one more stream, but then Tuesday, the light will be back to normal, hopefully. But how you doing, Jorge? And there's Odumi saying, hey, Odumi. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. By the way, did I ever ask you how your trip was? Because now that you're back, where all were you visiting? You were going to DC and New York, it sounded like. Kodo Dia says da da da. Oh crap, I can't do the da 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 for the pre-show music while this music is going. But da 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 indeed. Let's go ahead and start up the game here and get everything loaded. I still haven't gotten my notification from Discord, so I don't know if anybody even knows that we're live, but hopefully people will find out and start slowly trickling in. I feel like this past week has been slow in general. I think part of it's because of daylight savings, that people in other countries are not used to starting what seems like an hour earlier for them. But thank you for being here, Jorge, Kono Diada, Odumi. Appreciate seeing us. So for those who weren't here last time previously on Persona 5 Royal, we met Dr. Maruki, and then chat spent an hour and a half barking at him, simping over him, and drooling all over him. And then we found Madarame's art exhibit thing, and we're about to go and, like, invade his palace. That's where we're leaving off now. We're with our buds And we're gonna do some awesome stuff. I don't know if it'll be awesome. We'll try to have it be awesome. Central Street.
Wait.
Hey, you sure this is the way? I don't remember seeing a house. Wait, what? It's supposed to be in a residential area past Central Street. We'll have to walk a bit though. Okay, let's get going. Why can't we just like fast travel? Whoa, something's happening.
Suguru Kamashita,
Ooh.
former Olympian,
Yes.
teacher at Shujin Academy.
Yes. Wait, SIU. What is SIU?
Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh?
Yes. Could be a change of his heart.
Human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament.
Unless 3 teenagers and a cat go inside of it.
Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful.
Yeah. Oh, and I see Odubi is saying, hey, Logan and chat, never been better? Well, as of this week, well, awesome. I'm glad that you've been having an awesome week then. Said, oh, trip was good. Yes, went to DC and New York. I've been to New York once. We did the road trip thing, my family. We drove through DC, so I wasn't sure if you were doing the same thing or if you're hopping around to other places. Odubi said, I was very person sick. Aw. So the Discord notification went off. It did? Did it? I still haven't gotten it. Where's my phone? Slacking. Coda Dieta says the most sane Maruki fans is okay. For some reason, like every single TikTok I post with Persona has somebody commenting the most sane Persona fan. I don't think my behavior is that out of the ordinary, but indeed, very, very sane Maruki fans. Lots of, like I said, barking. I believe the word daddy was used quite a bit. Phrases such as love him, want him, things like that. But we'll probably hang out with him a little bit, depending on how soon we get the pass. But anyway, I'll get back to things.
Shujin Academy seems doubtful.
Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Oh, it's gonna be Sae, the prosecutor lady, or is he gonna get Makoto also, like a principal?
Is that it?
Yay, we didn't have to wander. The game just took us there.
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
I know the story of the 3 little pigs.
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
And your 2 friends. That's the thing. If you ever like say to a girl, hey, you want to come over so you can model for me as I paint a picture of you, you don't want her to show up with 2 bros. Although
I'll be right out.
probably better if she does, though, for her safety, so that Yusuke doesn't go like, oh, did I mention this was going to be a tasteful nude?
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san.
See, he's getting, I was gonna, not bro blocked? I'm trying to think what would be a clean term for the dirty term of that.
You 2 are here as well?
We want a model for you.
Hey, sorry, but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing.
There's
something we gotta ask you.
I wanna be painted.
Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse?
I kind of like that he is being a jerk to us a bit. I kind of feel like in Persona 4, every time we met somebody new, they were always like best friends with us and really, really cool. And like instantly love the protagonist. Because this guy, he's obviously going to be the next member to join our party, right? I feel like I'm not going out on a limb by saying that. But I always like the party member that's kind of a jerk, that kind of doesn't like us, but it's also our friend anyway. Let me read a little more in the chat. Dewey says, daylight savings went off while being on my trip, and having to get up early was unbearable. I might have lost a friend from one chat, but other than that, it was good. I'm happy to be back. My new person cough is very sweet. Never been happier with myself. So yeah, well, congratulations. That's awesome. I mean, the waking up early part isn't awesome. I mean, it happened while I was on my trip as well, and so I lost an hour of sleep. But whenever I'm at a convention out of town, I never really sleep well anyway. So it's just kind of like, it's 6s across the board. Odumi says, how's life been, Logan? It's the same. My life never progresses. My ladder is back, though. Like, okay, like 2 months ago, my ladder vanished. It was stolen. And I've been having to deal with no light in here. And then Wednesday, I went to try and buy a new ladder. This is all in Discord, so if you've already read this, I apologize. Went to go buy a new ladder on Wednesday, but I show up there, and the kind of ladder that I needed was up on this high pallet that I couldn't get to. And they said, oh, we got to get like this forklift type of a cherry picker sort of crane thing. I don't know what it was. To get it up, and they said, oh, it's busy doing some big concrete order. I'm like, well, I'll come back Saturday. I'll have some free time Saturday. So yesterday, Saturday, get up. Gonna be heading out. Gonna be heading over to Home Depot to get a ladder. Whoever stole my ladder returned it. It was out in front of my place. Not exactly where it was before, but right nearby it. So it's back. So I'm glad I didn't buy it Wednesday. So that's, I guess, how life has been. We said, missed you. Aw, we missed having you here too. I'm glad that your trip went well. Kono Dieta says, never mind, they are the most horny Maruki fans. Well, I mean, you say, because the phrase before was the most sane. Well, I guess sane doesn't work. If it was like the most normal fill in the blank fans, I feel like any fan of an anime franchise is always like a little bit horny, like at least a little bit. And so if that's the case, that's what's going on with Maruki. Anyway, since An is better than Maruki, I like An fine. My protagonist, I don't feel the spark for her. I don't think she's gonna be our wife in this one, but she's a nice character. I got nothing wrong with her. Kono Dieta says Teddy is greater than any Persona character. Oh, Kono Dieta. Love you, but no. I actually like Morgana a lot more than Teddy, if I'm being totally honest. But I will not argue the point because I don't want to get any Teddy stans upset. All right, let's keep going with this a little bit, then I'll read some more of the chat in just a second here.
He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity.
Yes, no acts of abuse ever happen in someone's home. I mean, that would have to be some domestic thing.
And I'm the one residing here and studying under him.
Oh.
I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
Oh, so he's the one being... Well, we already know he's like being abused, but he's like going to be the main one being abused.
You might be lying about it.
Yeah.
That...
Oh. See, he never thought we'd accuse him of lying. Look, he's even holding his hand up to his chest. He's not really gripping his heart. He's like gripping the center of his collarbone. But I mean, that's where feelings can reside too.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke,
Hey, abuser.
what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood.
Oh, that is like a really sleazy way to react, but also really effective. That is not cool. I don't like that.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
Oh, I finally realized who Madarame reminds me of. Okay, because he's been like reminding me of some anime character, and I just realized who it is. Oh, hey, what's that? Weedle! Thank you so much for re-upping the sub. Thank you so much. 8 months. Wait. I thought you re-upped your sub last time. Did it get un-upped and then re-upped again? Either way, Weedle, welcome. Yeah, I think you did. So maybe it got like canceled and then re-up. But either way, thank you. Double thank you. Again, Weedle. And I'll read some more in the chat in a minute to say hi to you because I'm assuming you're in the chat then. Okay, so, but no, I finally figured out who Madarame reminds me of. Okay, we'll get to where his portrait shows up again so I can say it. There he is.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation.
And I guess it's not really his appearance, but do any of you guys watch the anime Bleach? Okay, so there's the 13 court guard squads, right? And I actually don't remember the name of this guy, but he's the one that wears like the bright pink floral like kimono jacket coat thing over the top of his like white robes. He's like one of the really higher up captains, and he's like a traditional samurai type of guy, so he's got the beard. His hair is black, and I think it's the same. I think it might be the same voice. I think it's the same voice actor possibly, but just something about the attitude. Probably because of the voice, a little bit because of the appearance. But if anybody watches Bleach, I would like to know if I'm not crazy about this. Anyway, let me read a little bit more in the chat while I ponder whether or not I'm crazy about stuff. Let's see. Odumi says, not friend from the chat, friend from the trip. I'm very tired. Okay, well, no worries. I got you. Wait, so you made a friend on the trip? That's cool. Odumi says, you know what? Yes, I agree. Teddy is greater than. Wow! Konodia says, a true man of culture. Odumi says, mock blocked. We could go with that. That rhymes and isn't dirty. Konodia says, devious laugh, and then say, preposterous villain energy. It is. I mean, his laugh even wasn't that devious, but it was such a, like, he didn't get too defensive. He didn't project. He took the high road. It's just, oh. Like, he's good. I mean, not a good guy, but he's good at being bad. Which is not good. Odumi says, I love evil laughs. Konodia says, Odumi says, tsundere behavior. Konodia says, true. Extemporaneous says, was bonkin'. Spring break is over. Wait, spring break is over? Like, when I was in high school, spring break always went up. It was the week leading up to Easter, which wouldn't be like for another, I think, 2 weeks or something. You had spring break now? Well, congratulations. Maybe that's where everybody's been. Maybe it wasn't daylight savings. Maybe it was spring break. But how was your spring break? Konodia says, my spring break just started. Odumi says, my spring break ends tomorrow. Okay, so everybody's got different times here. Anyway, okay, I'll read some more of the chat in a minute here, but let's keep going with the game a little bit.
However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why are we even asking about this? Shouldn't we just be able to, like, do our little phone app and go inside the palace? And if there's no palace, then he's like, I guess he's fine. And if there is a palace, then we know he's a bad guy?
That was discourteous of me.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Matt Mercer.
I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
For a second, I misunderstood the name when I heard it until I saw the spelling, and I thought it was Sayori from Doka Doka Literature Club. I'm like, that's not what she looks like at all.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Is Yusuke gonna be doing? Is he gonna be one of those characters that's gonna be hitting on like the entire game? Is he gonna be kind of like Sanji in One Piece, always like fawning over and flirting with the girls? He seems like a lover, not a fighter.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this, and I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today.
I mean, honestly, if Madarame's the bad guy, she can still model for Yusuke. I mean, they're not mutually exclusive.
I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Yeah, a little too nice. I'll read a little more in the chat, though. Konodida says, do you guys have school on Monday? I have work on Monday. So, that's what I got going on. Extemporaneous says, congrats and consolations, respectively. Wait, are you talking about the ladder stuff? Like I said, I love the ladder's back. I just hate that today, like I said, I set it all up. And I even have the old light bulb I pulled in. Let me grab it here. Here is the... Put my earbuds back in. Pulled out the offending bulb that got burned out. It's one of those LED bulbs that's supposed to last, like, forever. But the wiring in my place, the electrical here, is just so awful that even they burn out super quick. So I pulled it out, went to go get a new one. It's like, oh... I don't have the kind I need. So yeah, tomorrow on the way home from work, I'm gonna stop off and get it. Like I said, then on Tuesday, hopefully, I won't have to use the ring light, and I'll just go back to my normal lighting where I don't look quite so high def, and I could just kind of fade into the obscurity of poor cam quality. Jorge says, sorry, I've been washing the dishes, so not being too active. Also glad to hear your ladder's back, and the Odumi's trip was fun. No worries, Jorge. I mean, chores are important. Even if you're not active, I'm happy to have you here. It's always great to have you here. And I hope the dishes are going well and don't make your hands too, like, wrinkly and squeaky and stuff like that. Odumi says, hi, Jorge. And yeah, I have school on Monday. I'm sorry. Jorge says, personally, I'm happy that Morgana is going to be a human soon because he is a human and not a cat. It's kind of funny that we had, like, so close together games about a little cat boy insisting on not being a cat. I hope that Morgana stays a cat forever. because Nico is our only cat that is not a cat that is a boy instead. Kodo Dieta says, Morgana, what a lot of bull. I prefer a horny bear over a cat with identity issues, and he's cocky. You see, I just feel like, in general, if I was given the choice to have an animal companion hanging out with me, and my choices were literally a horny bear or a cat with identity issues, I would take the cat. I feel like even given the choice between a horny bear and nothing, I would take nothing. So Kodo Dieta, tell me on this. What are the benefits of having a horny bear? I'm open to it. I'm not judging. I want to know. I am desiring to be educated on these things. It'll be said, I do like Morgana because cat, and that's it. Oh, but I like Morgana's voice. Morgana's voice acting is really fun. Kodo Dieta says, man. Odobi says, but my likeness of characters changes easily. Oh, and there's Weedle saying, I forgot to pay. Oh, is that how, like, wait, do you not? Well, either way. Thank you, regardless. Why? Okay. Oh, it's Rukop. Thank you for the Tomcat. Rukop, did you see, like, right as I was going live, so I didn't have time to pop in. See, Diggity is on tonight. Haven't seen him on in, like, forever. But how you doing, Rukop? Kodo Dieta says, I bet Logan is a fan of Mishima. I like Mishima. I'm trying to be friends with him. Every hangout we've had, we've only had, like, 2 so far. Protagonist is all like, what? We're not the thieves. What are you talking about? I'm like, dude, just be honest with him. He's your bro. He knows it. Let's just go with it. Anyway, I'll read some more in just a minute, but let's keep going with this here.
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
What the papa?
I did see. I have been here, but I am hanging there too.
Well, okay, thank you for the 10 bits, Rukop. Rukop, will you do me a favor then? Will you tell Zach that I say hi? That I didn't notice in time that he was live to pop in there, but I'm so glad that he's back. And that if he decides to stay live for 3 hours, I can, like, rate him or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, tell him I say hi, and I'm happy he's back and all that stuff. But thank you for the 10 bits. All right. Wait, what? I was just talking. No, Zach, I was just telling Rukop to let you know that we might be rating you in a little bit. Okay, everybody, there is the Diggity, our good buddy, man. Playing some Starverse. How you doing, Zach?
Tell him yourself.
I will. Okay, Zach, I was just telling Rukop to tell you that I was happy to see you live. I know it's like right as I was getting ready to go online, and so I didn't have time to pop by and say, how was your stream? How was it? How did everything go? Oh, and I see Erster is here. I'm gonna scroll down and see the whole thing. Erster saying hi, Logan. So I will scroll back up and see the part of the chat that I'm skipping in just a little bit. Erster says hi, Logan. Hey, Erster, how you doing? Justin saying, hey, you're on Persona 5 now. I am. We finished the first palace. We're going after this Madarame. Guys, so have you played it before? Because this is a blind playthrough, so no spoilers. Last stream, we met this doctor named Maruki that, like, chat spent an hour and a half drooling over, barking at, and lusting over. So today we're actually advancing the story. But how are you doing? And Zach says, ha, I got you good, ha. Just a quick little one, letting everyone know I'm not dead. I'm glad you know, I did see, crap, where'd I see it? I saw on one of the social medias that you, like, cut off your hair and donated it. So congratulations. I'm sure that you're looking all snazzy and dapper now.
Fucking closing my mask with...
What was that?
Oh, shit.
Oh, there's another shout out. That's the clip that got Zach, like, 750,000 views on TikTok in, like, one day.
Open the mask.
Which I'll never be able to live up to.
Open the mask. Please open the mask.
Let's see. Zach says he's ready to get back on the grind. Ursa says doing all right. Justin says played this game twice now. Kind of feeling a casual third playthrough. And Zach says, damn it. I don't know how you can do multiple playthroughs. We played Persona 4 Golden a little while ago, and that game was great, but long. And this one seems even longer. Like, I am on these, like, getting ready for the second dungeon. Let me see how many hours I've already put in. I've already put in 39 hours, which I guess is not a lot, but it's like, to only be past the first level, I feel like that's a lot. This is going to be a long thing. But anyway, welcome, Raiders and Zach. I hope your stream went well. I'm going to get back in the game, then I'll read some more of the chat from where I left off before, because I don't want to neglect all my peeps. But everybody, if you haven't checked out Zach's stream, Z-Diggity, go check him out. He is, like, one of the coolest peeps you ever gonna meet. And yeah, that's that. That is that. There's no arguing with that. Okay, the game.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
Look great at your Junas. Okay, thank you, Nanako.
How's the metanav?
Hey, the app.
What?
Was it picking up our conversation?
It was listening in for targeted advertising?
This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
But what could they mean? Something about an artist, plagiarism, and a shack? I don't know, there's no connection.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
Wait, what? I don't know, like an art studio?
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
Oh crap, we're gonna have to like wander around and talk to random people to find out what he thinks of his shack as?
That's right. Let's try saying some things.
Okay.
They can be random guesses.
Studio.
It's a bit sudden though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
Plagiarism museum.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists.
Didn't know we'd need a
If we
thesaurus
think
for
from
this.
there, what would it be?
Studio. An art school. An art supply store. A museum. An art school? He's training students, right?
No reaction. Anything else?
Oh, we can just go through. All right, I'll go through. A museum. Ah, museum.
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
Well, we done found it. Let me read a little more in the chat. The Weedle saying, "Hey, bug, waddle into here, but forgot to pay last time." It's all good.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
I just tapped it. I butt tapped it. I'm sorry. Oh, and Weedle redeemed suggest a poll. Said Madarame, what is the worst thing you can think he did? Wait, what is the worst thing you think he did? You pick the things, Logan. Okay, so here, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a poll. And we're gonna have this be, so this will take a quick second. This is Madarame's real crime. Okay. And we'll do plagiarism. I'm spelling that wrong. That is not how you spell plagiarism. I don't actually know how to spell plagiarism. There we go. All right. There we are. And let's see. And there's that. There's that, and one more crime is there. All right, I don't know. These are not good suggestions, but let's do this. Extra votes will be allowed because why the heck not? 3-minute poll. We're redeeming your poll. There it is, Weedle. Poll activated. Enjoy your poll. Weedle said, I haven't got spring break yet. Well, when is your spring break, Weedle? Jorge said, oh, and I have some big news I want to drop in the chat. Let's hear your big news, Jorge. Conodioda says, Madarame Shack. Madarame Shaquille O'Neal. Except Ray says, big news. Oh, Conodioda then corrected it, Shaq. I like that your autocorrect immediately went, oh, you're obviously talking about a large basketball player, man. Jorge says, I've decided to go back to college and pursue a career in automotive repair. That is like a good, solid trade. That is the type of thing that's like not ever going to become obsolete, that is always going to be useful. And it's also like going to be useful in your personal life. That's fantastic, Jorge. Congratulations. I hope it goes well. Coda Dieta says, congrats. Extreme Rains with some emotes. And Odumi says, we have spring break and then a weekend Easter break thing. Probably I get back for tomorrow, and it's effing tech week for all school play, and I'm head tech person. And wait, you had like spring break before tech week? That does not sound like good planning on the part of the school. I hope it goes well. I'll read just a couple more comments and we'll get back into the game. Odobi says, forgot about it. Konodita says, yes, Yusuke is a horn dog. Odobi says, I assume that means punch a B word tomorrow, where he said, thanks y'all. I'm nervous but excited for it. Well, I mean, all the good stuff, like that you should be excited. Always will have a little bit of nervousness. That's good. Again, congratulations. That's awesome. Anyway, let's play some more of the game here.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
And then you'd be caught by an enemy, and we'd need to go to the pound, go to Humane Society, get a new cat.
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look!
That is
That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
for some reason, it looks like I don't know. I want to say at first a Las Vegas casino, but I guess not really. But I do like the spotlights outside of it. Solid gold.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah. I bet everything in there is gold. You get like a hotel room in there. The bed's gold. You have a golden bed.
So extravagant.
Golden dresser.
To the point that it's gaudy.
Golden mirrors. Golden toilet. A golden shower. Bathtub.
It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
I'm glancing over. I see the poll is just ending. Let's see what it is. And the real crime... oh, crap. It disappeared as soon as I clicked it. It was a tie between pours milk before cereal and being too old. Well, there you go. So never do those things. Never pour the milk before the cereal, and never be old, I guess. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Odubi said, I forgot about it. Oh, about Tech Week? Conan Dieta said, oh, I already read that. Dipapa?
Madarame's real crime? Pours milk before cereal 50%. 2. Being too old 50%. 2. Plagiarism 0%. 0. Being too artsy 0%. 0. Caring too much about you 0%. 0.
I gotta admit, I mean, please tell me that none of you actually pour your milk before your cereal. But there's one thing that is worse than pouring your milk before your cereal, and that's the people when you pour all the cereal and you got it, and because what you got to do is you pour just like the cereal in the edge and let it kind of fill up and lift up. They're the people who like drizzle the milk all over the top of it, and that just makes everything soggy. That is awful. But let me read a couple more comments though. But thank you, Rukov, for the 10 bits. Let's see. Odobi said, "Why do I love their voices?" Well, so far I'm loving all their voices. It's been top-notch voice acting. Even Joker here, who doesn't talk very much because he has the same voice as Conductor from Hat in Time. Weedle says to Adumi, I don't have spring break till next week. Oh, well, that just means that once you have spring break, you'll be able to brag about it. Everybody else will be like, mine's already over. Extemporaneous says, it'd be like that sometimes. You got this. Ori says, thanks, Extemporaneous. Kono Dieta says, Tenny is a very good bear. He said it himself. You know what? You've run circles around my logic there, Kono Dieta. I have no response to that. So thank you very much. All right, let's get back in the game.
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah, definitely. They're probably traps too. No, yeah, definitely. We're gonna be optimistic for our buddy here.
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But also, it's like a museum is a public place. I mean, and there's all these NPCs hanging out there. So, I don't know, it'd be weird if they're just shadows lurking around attacking everybody, right?
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Not in size. They're obviously crazy people.
Or maybe the customers, the patrons, are the... Yes! I forgot that these are the costumes that we have.
Well, then it's time we begin our infiltration. We're gonna have to wait in that gigantic line. Don't be stupid, we're not going in the front door.
But there's a high wall around the building.
Shall we go?
We'll just have to find our way up. Our way up over it then. In any case, let's get going.
Okay. Let's... Oh, darn it, I can't control the camera. I hate it when they do that. Okay, can we climb over this truck, maybe? Like, in the truck, no? Oh, there we go! I saw a climb button! Yay! Climb, climb, climb.
Yep.
This is really how he thinks of that rundown shack? It's overwhelmingly shiny.
It's just not hitting me that this is that old guy's palace.
That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's go check it out.
Jump down. Ah. What else we got here? Okay, so I guess this is the path we take. And then do we climb over this? Ooh. And, oh, it's like platforming! Except I can't miss the jumps. Oh, I can steal that? Oh, that's right, because I've got, what's the button for my thief vision? Third eye, control!
See it.
There we go. Forgot that I can do that. And, alright, so where do we want to... I want to jump over here. I can't jump over there, dang it. Okay, we'll go this direction. You don't have to, like, flip when you jump up there, bro. No need to be so extra. Picture scroll. Okay, so this is an uneventful palace so far. Oh, open skylight.
Hey.
Oh, skylight's open. I think we can get in there. Let me read a little more in the chat, though. See what y'all's is saying. Let's see. Kodadita says, of course you like Mishima. Why is that supposed to mean? Is Mishima, like, hated within the fandom? He seems like a really nice kid. And the fact that he's, like, helping us out, and I don't understand why our protagonist is being a jerk to him and not just telling him, yeah, we're fan thieves, join us, be our friend. I don't get it. Okay, and there's where the raid happened. I'm guessing, Zach, you're probably already gone by now, but if you aren't, Zach, thank you again for the raid. It was so awesome to see that you were live tonight. Let's see. Where did I leave off? There we go. Weedle says, oh, Mr. Sexy Man, who does what he loves. Wait, who doesn't? Who doesn't what his love? I don't understand what that means, but I assume you're talking about Maruki since you said sexy. Z-Digga says, get back to the game. I have been. Justice says, you have such a long way to go. Royal is roughly over 120 hours. I think, was it Tiff was calculating, and she thinks I'll probably be over 300 hours in this game. This will be like the first game since Skyrim. I'll have broken 300 hours. See, Zach says, is it on Steam? Now, it is on Steam. We just said, no, it's all fake. It is all pre-record. Beowulf, how you doing? Says, aw, crap, the museum? What, is this a bad level? Is this kind of like, is it going to be really uncomfy? Kind of like Risei's level in Persona 4? Whittle says, no, the UFO stuff was horrible to fight against. I hated the boss. What? By far the hardest boss in the game, 100%. I don't know what you're talking about. Whittle said, I will tell you what his true crime is once he's defeated. Yes, wait until then. But I'll assume it is the cereal thing. Survey says, have you heard about the people who pour the milk and the cereal straight into their mouths? I think I've seen people try to do that on videos, like on social media, but it usually just ends in them choking and spitting it all out. So I don't think that works very well. Anyway, I'll read some more of the chat in a minute. Let's get back to the game here. But it's a pretty far drop. Will we be able to get back this way?
Now's my time to
Don't worry, I have a rope. I'm a tool specialist after all.
Yeah, he's a real tool, huh? Waka.
So what's your call, Joker? Want to head inside?
Hey, let's do this! Haha! Yoo-hoo! Hee-hee! Oh, the paintings are all animated.
How
That's
suspicious.
cool.
It's quiet in here. Almost eerily so.
Oh,
Hey, it's moving.
Now, come on, we're in the palace. That ain't anything to be freaking out over. The palace reflects
This
its
is-
ruler's heart. We may want to check these paintings out.
Okay, so we're gonna have
I
to.
have something.
There's also something we can steal there. Yeah, so okay, we'll steal that and then check out the paintings. Haha! Crappy portrait. Maybe we can put it through the laundry. What's this? Oh, it's hiding. I thought we were gonna be able to sit down at it. All right, let's look at this painting first. Distorted painting.
Oh, hey, there's some kind of explanation here. Let me see. Someone's name and age? What the heck?
That can't be the title of the painting, right? Do you think it's the artist's name?
Let's check the other paintings too. There might be something important about them.
Okay, let's check out this one.
Hey.
Oops, crap. What does it say?
Hey.
I'm curious about the other paintings too. Come on, let's look at the next room.
What do you mean the next room? There's like other paintings in this room.
Hey.
Hey, now you're trying to be Chiaki.
Hey.
No,
Hey.
you're not Chiaki.
Hey.
For those of you who are subscribers, if you join our Discord, there's an entire channel of nothing but this. Blame Clam RM. He started it. Anyway, okay, let's get out of here. Oh, wait, are those gonna be like motion sensors?
Focus.
Oh, apparently not. We can go through. Okay. Well, look at this painting. No, we can't look at this painting. Look at this one. The dude with the vest.
Hey.
Hey, another. This got the name and age on the plaque.
Okay, what about this one?
hey.
This one has a full name. Okay, wow, do I have to check every single one of these?
Hey.
Hey, this one has a name too. Is the painting the same deal as all the rest?
Okay. It's kind of creepy seeing all these people on the walls. Oh, I hate museums seeing people on walls. This painting's the same way. I feel like it's staring at us.
Look at this one.
Okay. Let's see if we can skip ahead to... How about this painting? This is a big one.
Hey.
This one's got a name and age too. Are all of them former pupils? These are probably all the people that he has like plagiarized work from. So some of them look like duplicates though. Whoa, okay, that's a weird door. What's this thing though? Can I click on this? No? No.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles.
But all these are the same paintings of people over and over again. Let me read a little more in the chat, because this is... The game is taking its sweet time to get to the point of what all this stuff is. See, Weedle says once. Oh, no, I got what you were saying. Beowulf says, I'm just waiting for Saturday, honestly. What happens on Saturday, Beowulf? Next Saturday is actually going to be different. I'll mention this tomorrow when I post the schedule on Discord. I mentioned it briefly the other night, but the improv shows that I do on Saturday nights... I usually do on Saturday nights. I found out this year there are going to be 4 weekends where they're going to be switching those Saturdays to Friday nights, and one of them is going to be next week. So next week I was thinking we'll have to cancel Friday night stream, unfortunately, and maybe add Saturday stream. Would anybody be okay with hanging out for like a Saturday stream? You know, just 4 times this year. Not like an every week kind of a thing. But yeah, Beowulf, what is Saturday for you? Weedle said, yeah, but I will be work most of spring break, so I can get new PC parts. But that's good that you'll get a reward. And Eggland saying, I finally finished the fashion game contest. I got all the stars from all 4 categories from beginning to international. Want to know the prize for completing all of them? It's a fashion, it's a hat. Nothing, no celebration, no mention, not even a pat in the back. Do you at least get like a little notification for the achievement? The game carries on like nothing happened. It's like getting skipped for even a participation trophy when you got first place. I guess now I get to play the real game. I'm sorry, Eglin. But at the same time, the fact that it did that makes for a fun story to tell people, right? Weedle says to Eglin, what game were you playing? Weedle says, I can't spell, it sucks. Eglin says, style savvy trendsetters. Rukov says, are the banners the stalker guy? You mean like the paintings? I don't think any of them are Yusuke yet, because that's who you're talking about, right? There's probably going to be one of Yusuke, because it looks like he's being plagiarized from and being abused. So I'm sure that my guess is he'll probably be like the central painting or something like that, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to rescue him and he'll be joining our Phantom Thieves either during this level or right after. That is my prediction. Widow says, I have no clue what the game is, but it sounds like it is hard to 100%. Well, it's kind of funny. I hadn't heard of it either. Eglin mentioned it the other night, and I guess Wendy recognized it, and it also played it, but I'm not familiar with it. It's an old, it was an old DS game, I think you said. Exterminator says, we will congratulate your achievement of gargantuan skills. Indeed, exactly. So congratulations, Eglin. You know, you get 2 high fives. That's a high 10. It's a lot of high things. All right, I'll get back to the game and then I'll check the chat in a minute here. Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame is famous for having a variety of art styles.
But all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos?
Yeah, it's the guy that we fought.
The one who was shit-talking Madarame?
The one who turned into the weird little monster thing.
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Yeah, you can tell he's important because he actually has eyeballs. All the other people look like protagonists in dirty animes.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. All right, let's keep looking around for now.
Why are they acting like they have no idea? Because it seems like if plagiarism was a key word to get in here, and there's all these people, and one of them was upset, it's like these are the people he plagiarized work from. Not a mystery. Okay, all these are like tiny ones. Okay, well, do we have to like keep checking each and every one of these? These all look so similar, even down to the composition. Well, some of them are clearly repeats.
Damn it.
This one's got a name and an age. Hey, fans. Madarame, he's so popular. Look at all his fans. Waka waka waka. Okay. What? No way. Oh, there he is. There's Yusuke. He has a very detailed face.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
Yeah, that guy. I refuse to say his name since he wants to bang the girl in our group.
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
What is with their pronunciations? Kitagawa? Isn't it Kitagawa? Have I been saying Japanese names wrong all these years?
Huh?
They did the same thing with Ryuji,
Wait a
calling him
second.
Ryuji Sakamoto instead of Sakamoto. Like, I've met a guy named Sakamoto, and everybody was always calling him Sakamoto-san, Sakamoto-sensei, and things like that.
What do you think these paintings are?
Patrons the Museum Madarame's Future. They're well painted. They're really well done, I like them a lot. No, Madarame's pupils.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
He abused the rest of them. He killed them. He probably murdered them. All of them.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now.
Yeah. All the others fell off after jumping on the bed and broke their head. The doctor said no more pupils jumping on the bed.
Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer.
I don't even know what I'm talking about tonight. I apologize. My brain is all over the place. Let me read a little more in the chat because I already miss you guys. I need the social interaction with you guys. I missed you all so much last week on my trip, and I've been wanting to hang out with you. Our Omori Hikikomori streams have been kind of slow. Thank you so much for those who have been there for them, but I love that you guys are here. So we'll read a little more. Weedle says, oh, already read that. There we go. Weedle says, no. I hate this. You hate what? Crystal says, oh wait, TTS, wait, why didn't your TTS work? I got the bot up and running. It should have worked. Says A Chibi Big Head Ryuji. Indeed. I like that one. I like the one we got for Morgana. I still don't know what ones to use permanently for Joker and for On. So if anybody wants to like suddenly make a request, change to such and such costume for either of them. I'm willing to make all their heads gigantic if you guys really want that. Crystal says, hey, Weedle. England said, it kind of is. I've spent years on it, mostly since I got it back in 2012 when it was released. I've lost my 3DS 4 to 5 times since. 10 years, holy cow. Beowulf said, I said 250 plus hours. It's gonna be a long time. But no, like, because I think it was Tiff, like, calculated based on how long it took me to do the first dungeon or something like that to try and figure it out. And she was guessing between, like, 320 to 400 and something hours. And I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of off-stream grinding of this so that you guys don't have to deal with that much. Weedle says, Crystal, hey, it's me, a bog that is wiggling. Weedle says to Eglin, I think I might try too. Let's see, Weedle says, woo, God of Cows, and the Hod of Lucky's on fire. Beowulf says, I just realized some of the paintings look a bit like June and Tatsuya. I'm not sure who they are. Are they like characters from other Persona games or other SMT games? There's, well, 2 of them, but whatever. Yeah, maybe that's like an Easter egg or something like that. All right, I'll read some more in a minute. We do need to get back in the game. I'm just getting happy talking to you guys, reading you guys. But welcome, everybody. It's good to have you here.
Now, taking into account that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer.
All right, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
What else do you need? I mean, I know we're not a court of law, so we don't need
something.
We don't need like actual conclusive evidence. We are like prosecutors in Ace Attorney. We don't need real evidence. We just can look around and get stuff.
There's some sort of brochure here. Hey, what, you find something? We're here to investigate, so we should check everything that catches our attention.
Let's see what's over here. Oh, it's a full-on treasure chest. It's making sparkly noises. Straw doll ×3, because that... Oh, there's another treasure chest.
All right, a chest.
Yeah. Ryuji loves chests. He's not into butts, he's into chests. Oh, I gotta start making some more lockpicks, too. Look when he climbs up on our shoulder. Lunar Cutlass. Oh, that's like a sword. Who's that?
Well, this beauty looks like it's just my size. It's mine now, all right?
Well, let's see how it does. Let's try to...
Oh, okay, but I'm already forced to be reckoned with.
Let's try. I want to see how much better it is, or worse. Morgana, how is it? Your Falchion. Oh, that's a lot better. Yes, equip the crap out of that. Okay. I guess we'll look at the brochures. Pamphlet. Is this a pamphlet?
This is getting way too detailed for a freaking palace. Why'd he bother making something like this? Ooh, there's a museum guide on here. Let's take it with us.
I wonder if it'll be one of those things where like you wear the headphones and listen to the recording while you look at the paintings.
Yeah, it might even show us the location of the treasure.
Nice.
That's a possibility. At the very least, it should be a good reference for the scale of this place.
Huh, but the map only shows half of the museum.
I see it says 1 out of 2.
And the 2 out of 2's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Just how big is this place?
We can worry about that another time. Right now, our objective is confirming Madarame's cognition. We may have to reconsider our plan depending on what we find.
I mean, he's got a palace. Seems pretty sketch to me. Yes, Ryuji. Sketch, indeed. Susten. I was hoping this would be number 2 over here. Does this loop around in the back? Okay. That's gonna be the next room. Were there stairs over here? Is this lead? Ah, it's a gated off area. Let's go in this next room and I'll read some more of the chat in a minute. Ooh, dangly banners? Oh, the tree looks like it's on fire. That's kind of cool.
I have something.
Steal in here. Let's keep going.
Joker.
Let's check around this room a little closer.
Is there... really? Is there something that I can, like... grapple? Oh, there's a thing! Steal a thing. A pearl! But I'm guessing I gotta look at the statue in the center. Oh, it's like... oh, these are his students being caught up in a big swirly McDeal giant sculpture.
Ah. Look at this.
I am looking at this, but I'm also going to look at the chat because I already missed the chat. Let's see, Crystal doing some gambling. Egland says, there's a new edition coming to Switch that'll be released this year. I'd have to look back at the Nintendo Direct. It's all a blur to me. And Extemporaneous with a clip. Hang on, I don't know what the heck I did that was clip-worthy, but let me load this up in the clip viewer so that we can all watch this together. Hopefully this won't give any issues. Part of the reason I was a few of the minutes late that I was late today was because that I ran into a technical difficulty with the clip viewer. But let me pop this up on chat. As always, first clip takes a little bit longer. This was called, it's called Hey Hey, Mwahahaha. I know what this is going to be then. All right, let's see this. This room.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, now you're trying to be Chiaki.
Hey, hey.
No,
Hey, hey.
you're not Chiaki.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey,
For those of you who are subscribers, if you join our Discord, there's an entire channel of nothing but this. That is like the best commercial for our Discord community that I've ever seen. Flame Clam RM. I'm worried it keeps freezing up. This room. Okay, but thank you so much for the clip, Extemporaneous. I like that one. That was a fun one. Beowulf said, this Saturday is Lagoon opening. Oh, okay, because, yeah, you're talking about, I didn't know when it was happening. Well, because the weather finally seems to be getting nice-ish. I hope you have a blast at Lagoon. And I hope it doesn't snow anymore, because I'm done with snow. Lita says, ooh, I just remember that Pikmin 4 is coming out soon. I can't wait to play with 100%, play it for a stream when it comes out. I have never played any of the Pikmin games. Are they good? Are they fun? What was that noise? I heard the lady go, ooh. That was weird. Okay, let's play a little more of the game, then I'll check the chat again.
Let's see, look at this.
The infinite spring?
Oh, it's the spring that never runs dry of stuff he can plagiarize and rip off and steal.
A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds.
So he's celebrating himself for his ability to create artists whom he then steals work from?
These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives.
Okay, well there you go. There's our evidence of plagiarism.
Those who cannot do so have no worth living?
Wait, is he actually killing his former pupils? Well, no, because the one guy that we saw in Mementos was alive, so he had gotten away. He was just kind of cast aside.
Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
But okay, hang on, no. How could someone get away with it? If somebody was like plagiarizing work from this many people that he knows in person, like the risk of at least one of them speaking out would be astronomically high. The only way he could do this is if he somehow had like massive amounts of blackmail on all of them. If he had like flown every single one of these guys out to Epstein's Island or something.
Damn it. What a phony geezer.
No, he's a real geezer. He is actually that old. He's very shriveled up.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse?
I mean, plagiarism is bad, but is not technically what the abuse is. The abuse is probably abuse. I'm just guessing.
Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
Then he does bad things, yeah.
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display, but Kitagawa-kun acted strange.
See, at the time I said that must mean that he was the one who painted that one.
Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
We should already be targeted. Let's go through the whole dungeon right now. Or pals, let's do this. I'm still hesitant. What do you all think? Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hold on, you two.
No, I will not hold on to anything. My hands are empty.
We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Why?
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
Well, we know we can't get solid evidence. If we could get evidence, we wouldn't need to do these palaces. This is about changing their hearts so they confess. That implies that we do not have evidence.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
You're right.
No,
I'll
he's
try
not.
contacting Kitagawa-kun.
Oh.
I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
Oh no, Morgana's jealous again.
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
I don't know, I think Kamoshida counted, right? Oh, are we going back outside? Oh. And the day moves forward. Well, that was a lot of getting ourselves worked up for a whole lot of nothing. Let me read a little more in the chat though. Extemporaneous says, wait, if Logan got his ladder back, does that mean no more ring light? Okay, Extemporaneous, I guess because you probably hadn't gotten here yet. So because I got the ladder back, I was all excited. So today, this afternoon, it was only about an hour or two before the stream, I pulled the ladder in here, I set it up, I climbed up there, I pulled out, I still even have it here, the offending burned out light bulb, and I was gonna replace it. I went to go get it replace it, and I'm out. I'm out of the type of light bulb that I need for it, so I didn't realize that. So tomorrow, on the way home from work, I'm gonna stop at the store, and I'm gonna pick up a fresh pack of light bulbs. So on Tuesday, it will mean that, but for today, you can still see, oh, where is it? There we go, the ring light reflected on the pictures behind me. So almost extemporaneous, almost. Bumbo says, hey, just got back from playing DST. How you doing, Bumbo? Good to see you here. Rukov says, no, Logan, you need to look up more. The banners were at the entrance. Oh, okay, so, the banner's dangling at the end. Apparently, I do need to look up more. Bumbo said, long story short, we had fun gathering materials, then spent an hour sailing around, never finding what we were looking for. Well, it's about the journey, not the destination. Speaking of which, have you seen, I saw an ad that suddenly came up for some, I don't know if it was a movie or a TV show, featuring, what's her name, Miley Cyrus. And she had a line that was about, like, enjoying the journey more than the destination. Is she just, like, smoking 600 packs a day or something? Because she suddenly appeared and she's like,
well, it's more about the journey. You remember the journey more than the destination.
What did she do to herself? And she's like a singer, like her livelihood is probably in her voice. And she sounds awful. I don't know what happened. Weedle says, Logan, no bad luck. What? What did I do that was so bad? Weedle, I will have you know I am an upstanding citizen. Has never done no bad nothings. Beowulf says, weird. I was gifted a sub, but I don't have the sub role on the server. Crap, I might need to refresh that again. I remember there was one time that happened before where I needed to, crap, I can't remember how I refreshed it, but I had to like refresh it somehow. It got like clogged up. So I apologize. I will try and take care of that, Beowulf. Literally, there are 2 channels on the Discord that are for subscribers only. There is the Hey Hey channel, where everybody just posts Hey Hey. And then there's the subscriber-only forum, which has been inactive for months. But I'm going to be posting some stuff because I mentioned before, I don't know if what day I mentioned this, so some of you might not have heard it. Because I've been back from my trip and there were no added expenses, I finally commissioned a new batch of emotes from our wonderful emote artist, Mary. And she said that in a few days she should be able to get like some preliminary sketches up. And she'll send them to me for like approval and notes to see if there's any changes. And so when that happens, I was thinking I might share the preliminary sketches with the subscribers only channel. So if anyone wants to see those, make sure you keep an eye out for that. And I'll try to see about refreshing that. So thank you very much for the heads up on that, Beowulf. Eglin said, I'm going back to the beginner contest just for fun. If I lose this, I'm gonna cry. No, you are. You're now world-renowned fashion designer, fashionista. You got this, Eglin. Bumbo says, how's Persona been? It's been good. It's been much more Persona-y tonight. Last time we played Persona, it was just the chat being horny for Maruki. Today, we're doing Phantom Thief stuff.
Are there any lonely emotes or light mode?
I thought about doing light mode, but I don't know how. I wanted to like go through more emotions first, because I thought light mode, the use for it will be very limited. But that is one that I was considering. There was like about 10 that I was considering, and I gave her 5. So no light mode, unfortunately. I am sorry. But thank you for the 10 bits, Rukov. And as far as loneliness, I am trying to get rid of that part of my brand as much as possible. I am failing rather consistently at trying to not be lonely anymore and to have a girlfriend, or at least a girl that want to date. But actually, so the other night at improv, there was a girl, actually the 2 of them, they knew each other. I'd gone on a date with each of them at some point. They came and they brought their new boyfriends to the show. But yeah, so that's that. Rukov, and again, thank you for the 10 bits. And let me read just a couple more comments and we will get back to the game. Crystal says, TTS, why are you not working? I don't know why TTS is not working. I literally have, I'm pulling it up right now. I have the bot open right now, but I've run it off the computer. It's a crappy bot, so I don't know. Maybe it's a problem with my computer. Bumbo says, there was someone homeless who claimed he was thrown out after he didn't have art. Well, yeah, that was the... Wait, was that the guy that we saw in Mementos? He was saying something about that. Beowulf said it's actually correct, but from what one of the VAs said, it was actually Atlas Japan that told him to pronounce that way. Wait, what? So I want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. So are you saying that Atlas told them to pronounce it the incorrect way? Or that the way that they said it was correct and I was wrong and Atlas told him specifically that was the correct way? I just want to make sure I understand. Okay, back in the game, then we'll be back to the chat in a minute.
The reason why Yusuke is holding the truth, huh?
Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owed your life to them? What a weird way to start a conversation. Just get a random text out of the blue. Would you forgive someone unconditionally if you owed your life to them? I'm not so sure anymore. What are you bringing this up for? According to Kitagawa-kun, Madarame isn't a problem. What do you mean? Is something wrong? Is something wrong? Yeah, a little. I mean, I know Madarame is a bad person, but still, maybe I'm so hesitant because I haven't actually met any of his victims. Met 2 of them. I mean, one was like a shadow version, but we've met his victims.
Yeah, I guess that part's totally different from what happened with Kamoshida.
This might be an extreme line of thinking, but if an evil person isn't causing any trouble now, is there really a point in us stepping in?
Well, you got a point. So, we're gonna let Yusuke decide if Madarame is worth going after or not? I don't know. If it were me, I'd never forgive that jerk.
Let's see how Yusuke feels. Can you ask Yusuke for us on? Yeah, we're gonna all go together, because she said she doesn't want to go to this modeling thing alone, which is good, because then, if he does want, like, lewd paintings, like, if he wants to paint her nude, one of 2 things will happen. Either she's got her 2 bros to say, no, that's not cool, or if she wants to do it anyway, the 2 bros get to see some boobage. So it's like, there's no downside to it. Let's see how Yusuke feels. Yeah, I guess we could talk some more after that. Okay, let's meet in Shibuya after school tomorrow.
Hey.
Hey, another box came for you. Aroma machine! Omnivitamin! In my order from that home shopping program. Okay, let's save. Because we were an hour into stream and I have not saved yet. Save. Finish saving. Okay, can we go out or is it going to be like, you're tired?
Yeah, the truth about Madarame, huh? Let's ask UK tomorrow. You must be tired after everything that happened today. It's better to call it a day and rest.
Maybe I can watch a DVD or something?
Let's go to bed.
Shibuya after school tomorrow. Don't sleep in just because you were in the palace.
Okay.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed.
I hate it when there are days that you can't do anything. Sleep! Okay. But first I make long, awkward eye contact with my cat.
It's me.
Oh, thank you. You saved me from sleep. Let me read a little more in the chat, though. Weedle says, I'm just play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinite because I like the pain of RNG kicking my butt. I have never played any of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Are they legit good RPGs, or are they just games where it's like, the RPG's okay, but everybody gets them because it's Pokemon themed, and so they forgive the other stuff. Bumble said, haha, the prosecutor comparison. Hey, don't cover the prosecutors because it says extemporaneous. Beowulf says, yeah, June and Tatsuya are a few of the characters in P2 Innocent Sin. Not sure if June is in Eternal Punishment, but I do know Tatsuya is. I don't even know what the difference between Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment is. Beowulf says, as for costumes, keep samurai garb for a bit, but once you get a bit tired of it, I'd recommend switching to either the Demonica or Karu Kozaka costumes. Okay, maybe we'll do one of those next. Eglin says, I just realized for every other time I've won every category of the contest ranks, beginner, premier, elite, there was a huge celebration and the credits rolled and it felt complete, but not for the highest rank. Maybe the game doesn't want you to stop. And it's like, well, if we do the credits to the highest rank, you'll just stop thinking it's all over. And so they're trying to trick you into continuing to play, maybe. Exterminator says maybe they didn't actually expect you to beat it. Bubba says, after an hour of sailing and finding nothing, Madarame's music is putting me to sleep. So the game devs are like, ooh, says Extemporaneous. Eglin says, I'd look it up. Apparently my game just doesn't like me and skip the whole celebration. Wait, so it was supposed to celebrate? Exterminator says, I just like Logan's face during the clip. Oh, the hey hey clip. All right, we'll play a little more. Hey, it's me.
I just can't forgive Madarame, but what On said made me think. To Yusuke,
and I don't like thinking.
Are we just a bunch of thugs?
No way, probably. I don't know. Why are we assuming what he thinks of us? I think he sees us as two dudes that are getting in the way of him hooking up with On.
You don't know either, huh? It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want. Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
If I say you're right, will you let me go to bed? We'll take him down. I don't know. Yeah, we'll take him down.
Aw,
yeah.
Don't tell On I called you, by the way.
Well, why?
Seriously.
What? Are you not allowed to call me? Did she? What?
Well, see you tomorrow.
No, what do you mean not? Don't tell her why. Why? That was the weirdest phone call I've ever had.
Anon playing too many games. Anon of hearts?
What, tryhards? Alright, I contacted Kitagawa-kun about modeling for him. Still waiting for his response. Thanks. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do as an art model, though. Just be yourself. Don't do anything. Cover yourself in paint. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Can you at least try to take this seriously? I think Farrah Fawcett did that one time. Look, you don't gotta go all out for this. You're only doing it so you can get dirt on Madarame, remember? That is true. It sounded like Kitagawa-kun wants this to be a private picture of his, though. Well, I guess I'll let you guys know when he contacts me again. Bye.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
That pronunciation is still, it just doesn't sit well in my ears.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
Who is this guy on the vending machines? Why does that... Is that supposed to make me thirsty? Sorry, I'm distracted easily.
It's that student council president.
Oh, Makoto? Was that... She was the student council president, right? The one who's investigating us on behalf of Kingpin Principal? Hey! she is cute. I have to admit.
Yikes. She got a hold of Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Okay, see you later.
I still think we should be honest with her.
We finally landed a big target.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame.
Yeah.
But man, Han's late.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame? I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
I love that we're having like a big long conversation about something that seems fairly obvious. So let me read a little bit more in the chat. See, Weedle says, Peekman, I hate the way you say it. It's Pikmin. That's how you say it. It's you say it Pikmin? I still want to say Peekman. Peekman. But I'll acknowledge though that I'm saying it wrong. Xibre says, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Love this song. Weedle says, I don't care if it hurts to hear it. Oh, I don't care. It hurts to hear it. Oh, Moonlight Spook saying hi, Moonlight. How you doing? Good to see you here. How has your weekend been? Weedle says, Beowulf, make sure you have your correct Twitch account. That's what happens to me. Oh, that is a good point. You got to make sure you have the correct Twitch account connected to your Discord account if you haven't already. So if you have multiples, it just, yeah, that. What Weedle said. Beowulf said, it is. Weedle said, well, I can't do anymore. Sorry. Your work here is done, Weedle. Thank you, soldier. Beowulf said, no, the way you're pronouncing it is correct. Okay, that's good. Oh, wait, what? Rukov with a clip. Wait, what did I do? I have not done anything clip-worthy, but let me load this up in the clip viewer so we can all see this together, and we'll find out what it is that Rukov clipped that apparently we need to see. This clip is titled, Logan, oh crap, Logan proving he isn't lonely. So the other night at Improv, there was a girl, actually the two of them, they knew each other. I'd gone on a date with each of them at some point. They came to, and they brought their new boyfriends to the show. But yeah. So the other night at Improv, there's yes, that is an anecdote that needs to be preserved for posterity. That I saw two girls, each of whom I had dated once, with their new boyfriends. Thank you for the clip, Rukov. I appreciate it. Weedle says, well, Madarame is a horrible person. Well, I'll tell you more as you keep playing the game. If you want, I'll tell you what his crime is. No, we can wait till later. I assume that his crime is going to become more severe as we... Kind of like Kamoshida, like, as we got further in, we realized, oh my gosh, he's doing worse and worse and worse stuff. Although, I guess with Kamoshida from the get-go, you realized it was pretty awful. Bomo said, 50-50 for me. The dungeon part is but the story is great. About Mystery Dungeon, by the way. Thank you for that, because, like, I'm so far behind. I was assuming you were talking about Madarame's dungeon, to be honest. Beowulf says, pretty much P2 is a duology. IS is the first. You have Tatsuya as the protag, and then EP is the second one, with Mai as the protag. So are they, like, two different stories? Or is it kind of like Pokemon where it's like Violet and Scarlet, where it's like basically the same stories, but with some differences depending on which one you have? I know very little about these things, so I don't know. Oh, and wow, I'm actually getting close to catching up, so I better stay away from the chat. I've been returning to the well too much because I miss y'all. And Crystal will be disappointed with me if I catch up. Well, I don't know if Crystal's disappointed if I catch up too soon or impressed if I catch up too soon. Is it a disappointment or impressive if I catch up too soon, too quickly? Chat? How does that work? All right, let's keep going with this.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you?
Definitely not at all. Did she cut her bangs? Yeah, oh, I bet she cut her bangs. She probably like put on deodorant, some perfume. Did some ladyscaping.
Oh, nice eye.
I didn't cut them.
You combed them? You washed your hair?
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model.
Yes, so surprising. Why would a guy ever be so happy that a hot girl would model for him?
Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
Well, it is inevitable that he will get a little friendlier.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
We're just gonna sit there and awkwardly stare at him as he paints her. Or I guess draws. He said drawing, not painting.
Wouldn't you get nervous too if it was just the two of us?
Just go with your anxiety and assume that anything you do will disappoint us.
There we go. You know what? That is my natural impulse. I mean, you joke, but there is a nugget of truth to that. A pink, slimy chicken nugget of truth right there. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Rootkop. I appreciate that.
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
Ah, he just model zoned her.
Huh?
And she's offended. She's like, well, I was really looking forward to leading you on.
No, not really.
She's disappointed.
Well, let's get started.
That's her pose? She's like facing away. He can't even see her face.
Hey.
Okay, now this is weird. I have seen this a lot in like anime. And so I have a question for anyone who's art students. Look at the way he's holding his pencil, because whenever I and I'm not an artist. Whenever I try to draw, I draw, you know, like that. But I've seen so many like anime where they draw like that. Is that how you're like trained to do art in school?
Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
He's in the zone, man. You cannot reach
It's
him.
no use.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
How are we supposed to know this was gonna happen?
How are we supposed to know that the art student that wanted to draw a picture was gonna draw a picture?
Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
I love it when he says effing.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
Don't get caught. Stay put. Yeah, don't get caught. Have fun.
Who do you think you're talking to? This is too boring, so I'm going to scout around a bit.
Bye, kitty. Do we get to control the cat? Ooh, peacock feathers.
It's weird how flashy that door is. And is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
It's the armory, I'm thinking.
Sometimes in order to get a correct stroke you get creative with the way you hold the pencil to make it move the way you want it to.
Okay, and that makes sense, I think. It's just, it's something that I've seen consistently like that a lot. Like, I've just seen several anime where there's like an artist character, and they also get one of those pencils that, this is mechanical pencils, obviously, not like, but you know the ones you sharpen, but like with really, really long tipped lead, which that does make sense, because then you can like kind of shave it down and get really like different sized of like strokes and things like that. But it's just, I'm trying to imagine what it'd be like to try and draw something like that, and who knows, maybe it's one of the things that looks really counterintuitive, but if you try it, it would be amazing, or something like that. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Jorge. And I hope, does that mean are you back? Are you done with the dishes? Do we get to enjoy having you hang out some more? But anyway, okay, let's keep going with this. The Peacock Room. Oh, that's it. Whoa! What? Why?
Are you done?
Okay, so I'm guessing that means I need to check the chat. I was trying to stay away from the chat because I almost caught up with the chat, and I was trying to let it breathe for a bit. But let me read a little more in the chat. See, Weedle says, and I'm assuming this is talking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, saying it an okay RPG. It not as good as P5R, but a solid 7.8 out of 10. How oddly specific, 7.8. 7.8 to 10. On the thing, the game is it is good, and the storyline is what the main thing. Well, I mean, if it's good, that's all you need. Bubble says, Tweedle, the gameplay is okay, just kind of BS for me. I love the story. The gameplay keeps me from coming back. Well, those are the type of games, and I've been tempted to do this more often. There's some games that I look at, it's like, oh, the story looks really interesting. Does not look like the type of game I would have fun playing. I kind of just want to watch, like, a YouTube compilation of just all the cutscenes so I can get the story and skip over the gameplay, you know? Xavier says, how to mess with Logan. Tell him that you're not supposed to be calling him. But that's a weird thing to do. Okay, because if you had, like, two friends, one's a guy and one's a girl, and your bro, he calls you on the phone, and it's like, hey, yeah, we're talking about a thing. All right, anyway, good talking. Oh, by the way, Don't tell her I called you. Bye, click. How are you supposed to take that? What interpretation? Like, it makes it sound like we're cheating on by the two of us talking together. Yes, it messes with me, extemporaries, but I don't think I'm in the wrong about that. Weedle says, I've almost filled my Pokemon's box with Caterpie. I think it's like 400 or something. Still no shiny bug? No. Huh?
How to mess with Logan.
Oh, and then it just stops. Oh, was that the messing with me? Oh, no! Oh, crap. I gotta get my stopwatch, because if I can get my stopwatch out and I can pay attention to when the 2-minute mark is. I mean, thank you, Rukov, for the bits and everything. There we go. So thank you for the birds. Because you were itching to do this last time. But now, like I said, I got my timer going, so I don't have to go like, there, is it done? Is it finished? Because I know that we still have over a minute left. We're not even halfway through. I am glad that you all enjoy my pain so much, because it's so loud and it's sudden. Like, it's all quiet, and then it just like it gets you. I hate these birds. I hate these birds so freaking much. I do like birds in real life. I've seen some like videos recently about people making friends with crows, and I'm like, I'd like to make friends with crows. After the improv show last night, I saw it looked like a crow flying by outside, and I thought, I want to be friends, but I don't want to listen to this crap. And it's still like, I'm just gonna read a little more in the chat and try and block this out. But thank you, Rukov. Exterminator says, believe. Ugh, I hate those birds. Weedle said that is the only one game with Pokemon ETV ever gone up to 200 thing like 8 times. I want to cry. I don't understand. Okay, I think we're going to be close to it being done now. Because I didn't start the stopwatch right away. Okay, I think... No. Okay, it's going to be some more. Yep, oh, there it is, there. Okay, now I think it's done. Now I think it's done. No! I was so sure. Okay, that's got to be the last one. No! There. Okay, thank you for the bits, Rukov. I appreciate that, but done with that for right now. But thank you for the bits. Okay, back into the game. Hey, you done?
It's no good.
Oh, is he like not able to? Okay. We gotta guess why he's having a hard time drawing. Is because that she... First of all, she's sitting in a different angle than what she was before, so that could be the mistake. She's moving. But it's because that she, like, isn't full of that exuberant liveliness that he thought was so beautiful, that she just looks like, oh, I'm just sitting here. And so that's not worth painting, or is it because... or drawing? Or is it because that he's been so whipped by Madarame that, like, he can't draw?
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
Oh, 1, 2, I don't know.
I'm sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
Yes, this again. You know it's true, so don't act surprised.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
He didn't say no. Yeah.
Your sensei's seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
Yeah, we can go inside your mind palace brain. Change you against your will.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork.
At least he's admitting it.
Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism.
Okay, that's actually an interesting question. Because if you're offering your work willingly, it's like a work for hire agreement. It's like you're turning over the rights to the person. It's like ghostwriters for novels. But if he's doing it like using blackmail or threats of physical violence, then that shouldn't be legit, right? How does that work?
Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block right now.
Dude, still.
Kitagawa-kun.
Then why are you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master?
Maybe they didn't run away. Maybe they were all killed. We don't know the extent of his crimes.
There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
But he's stealing! And the other pupils, you're okay with this? Yeah, what about the other pupils? Did they do it voluntarily? Oh, there we go.
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Or just call the police for trespassing. That would make a lot more sense.
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
Then you leave me with no choice.
Hey!
I'm reporting you to the police.
Uh-oh.
I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
What the F, man?
I love it when he says that. Anyway, let me read a little more in the chat, though. Now the birds are done, and it's safe to read in the chat. Let's see. Exterminatus was giving a hug to Weedle. Weedle says, thanks. Beowulf said, yes, they're two different stories. Okay, there's a lot of this whole series that I do not know, that I'm just learning for the very first time. Weedle said, did Timmy fall in the well? Was I acting like a collie? Is that what's going on? Bubba said, leave it now. Coming back soon. Thank you for the, I guess it's not a lurk if you're leaving completely, but thank you for being here. We'll see you when you get back, Bumbo. Hope whatever you're off to do goes well. Weedle said, I am disappointed in you and Logan just in the hole. That is the proper reaction, because I feel like if I'm already just totally taken down a peg, I have nowhere farther to fall. Extemporaneous says, anime never lies. Oh, never. I could totally do a Kaioken and turn Super Saiyan if I wanted to. Well, if I was a Saiyan. Widow says, no, so do get better control over the brush, and for pen and whatever, give more to work with it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it does have better steadier control. I've never actually tried it that way. It just looks weird to me. Crystal says, Lurk, I need to go to school for work immersion, basically studying what it's like to be in the workplace. I'm going to have a mock interview. Wish me luck. Good luck, Crystal. I thank you for the Lurk. I'm sorry that you won't be here for the next while, but I hope it really goes well. And kick some butt at that interview. Let us know how it goes. You're probably already gone and can't hear me saying this. But if you can somehow, or if you hear it on the VOD, let us know how the interview goes. Xarian says, look. And Crystal says, just before I leave, oh, that was the Tomcat right there. And, all right, so I'll read some more in a minute, but let's get back to the game for a bit, because it looks like I'm getting close to catching up again.
Don't worry, Logan, if you reach the bottom, we will dig a hole to get deeper.
See, that is the mark of a true friend. That when a friend has hit rock bottom, has hit bedrock, friends will go around and dig the hole deeper to shove their friend down even further. Thank you for the 10 bits.
Hey, lose.
Hey! We were just talking about you, man. Oh, I was talking, kind of thinking about there's a clip that I think you need to see. Hang on. Let me see if I can bring it up. Thank you for the 10 bits. I know that we already watched this one a little bit ago in the clip viewer, but you got to see this clip, Aaron. I think this clip is perfect for you. Okay. So this one was clipped a little bit earlier by Extemporaneous, and you got to see this one. So we're seeing the clip again. It's a short one, but I think you'll appreciate it. But how you doing, man? Okay, here's the clip. This room.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Now you're trying to be Chiaki.
Hey, hey.
No.
Hey, hey.
You're not Chiaki.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey,
For those of you who are subscribers, if you join our Discord, there's an entire channel of nothing but this.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey,
Blame Clam RM. See? Started it. Yeah. This room. So how you doing, man? Good to see you. So there was the clip that mentioned you by name. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's play a little bit more because yeah, I've been spending too much time away from the game.
Ryuji, stop it!
Yeah, stop saying F.
Calm down, okay?
Damn it!
I won't report you, but only under one condition.
Okay, fine. Unbutton, unbutton, unbutton. I knew it would come to this.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
That's actually pretty close to the unbutton thing I was saying.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake.
Oh, right.
However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me...
Whoa! What are you talking about, bearing everything? What? No! So that's why he was disappointed, because we were in the room, so he couldn't ask her to do that. He is asking her to do the no!
I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever.
He just outright said it! Dude, she's like 16! I don't care if you're also a teenager. That is not allowed. Well, maybe in Japan. I don't know. Maybe it is allowed there, but no! No!
What?
You heard him, Ryuji! Beat him up!
Nude?
You don't need to repeat it.
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model.
Chat, I am not an artist. I have never drawn an actual person's portrait, let alone a nude portrait. But I'm pretty sure that if you wanted to paint a nude portrait of someone, what he did is not how you broach the subject. Just putting that out there.
Of course, you two won't be allowed in, but I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well.
He is literally saying, I will not call the police on you for trespassing as long as I get to see her naked. That is what he is saying. On the record, that is who this guy is. And he is probably going to be a member of our party. Never forget this. Never forget. We got a guy that tried to bribe us to see On naked. If Morgana was in here, Morgana would be scratching his eyeballs out right now with his little kitty claws.
If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
You're gonna submit this to him? Actually, this is how we catch him. This is okay. Hear me out on this plan. He paints the nude portrait of An. Okay, gives it to his sensei. To Madarame. Madarame goes, oh, look at this thing I painted. Then Yusuke does a little anonymous tippy to the police and says, oh, the girl in this picture that he painted, that posed nude for him, is 16 years old, is underage. And then they arrest him! He's playing the long con. Maybe I misjudged him. Maybe this is the way to get Madarame.
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right?
What else does it mean?
Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Because those are my terms.
Are there other... And we know we don't get caught by the police until later with Sai, so I guess, does she agree to it? Or do we just beat him up and take his phone and break it?
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Yes!
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely.
Everything about this guy. The excuse he just gave is basically, well, my mom and dad aren't home, so, that makes it okay.
I should buy more art supplies.
What? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Let's see, Serenity Blossoms. What an odd moment for you to pop in here, but thank you so much for the follow. Huh?
Here are my terms for you, Loro. Keep your clothes on.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Those terms are fine. If I could... I mean, Clam RM is here. You can back me up. We remember the swim blazer. I enjoy being clothed, Rukon. Thank you for the 10 bits. But again, Serenity Blossom. Can I call you Serenity for short? I promise the games we do don't always have scenes about painting girls naked, but, Huda?
Logan, would you pose in your swim blazer if it was tasteful?
Perhaps if it was an artist I really trusted. And it was a very tasteful swim blazer. Thank you for the 10 bits, Clem. Okay, but I gotta tell Serenity the two things about the channel here. Thank you for the follow. Number one, I always read every comment in the chat. I just sometimes get behind and sometimes takes me a while, but I always read every comment in the chat. And number two, our schedule, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Sundays. Currently alternating between two games. One is this, Persona 5 Royal. The other, we are currently revisiting Omori to do the alternate Hikikomori route. And we're blazing through it, so we'll probably be doing that briefly. And but the schedule is always posted in the Discord, so let me give you the Discord link. However, I should let you know this week, the Friday stream is going to be moved to Saturday because Saturdays I usually do improv, but it switched to Friday, so that's the way it'll be. So yeah, again, thank you for the follow. And I'll read some chat in a minute, but we gotta pay attention to this. He's buying more art supplies because he's gonna draw the biggest nude you've ever seen.
Will you give me a second here?
Of course. I'm willing to wait.
1,000. There, I waited 1 second. I gave you a second. That's all I was willing to wait.
I'll make time according to your plans, but please come before the exhibit ends.
So, I know what this is. This is our deadline. This is our deadline, because with Kamoshida, remember, we had until a certain thing happened, and then we'd be expelled if we didn't change Kamoshida's mind. So this time, we have to change Madarame's mind, or the exhibit will end and she'll have to pose for him nude. So we have to stop him first. First it was to prevent being expelled, now it's to prevent nakedity. I don't think that's a word, but we're stopping it.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No. We are not done talking here.
He is so calm and confident about his inappropriateness.
Hey, what should we do?
I guess we'll get naked too, Ryuji? You can't tell us to leave if we're all naked. It's the law. I don't know. We have to leave. No, I'll say I don't know.
Yeah, damn it. He got us good this time.
Don't give up so easily!
Huh?
Hey!
Is she done being a model?
Yeah, but now she's gonna become an OnlyFans model, so... With only one fan. That guy.
A cat?
Yeah.
You moron.
Well, that was an eventful cutscene.
He's totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to pose nude if this keeps up!
Well, no, at this point, honestly, you don't. Because we have already left. If he tries to call the police like, they're trespassing, no evidence. So no. You don't have to. There's literally no reason for you not to say no to him.
How dare that Yusuke?
Oh crap, we should have kept this for Morgana. Let me catch up a little bit in the chat here. Let's see, Jorge says, I haven't done with the dishes for a while. I'm just playing a game while listening to you. I was playing, so what have you been playing, Jorge? And there was the birds from Rukov. Weedle said, we needed to randomly amount of time, like a minute or 5 minutes or something. That is beyond my current capabilities for doing a redeem. But that would be a nightmare, Weedle. But you know, part of me likes the way you think. Samurai says, Logan hates birds. Animals confirmed. I hate the Ace Attorney birds. I love real life birds. Oh crap, and a clip from Extemporaneous. Let me load this up to the clip viewer so we can all see what this clip is together. This clip is titled, Logan cycles through the 5 stages of birds. All right, let's see the clip. Oh no. Huh?
How to mess with Logan.
Oh, and then it just stops. Oh, was that the messing crap, with me? Oh no! Oh crap! I gotta get my stopwatch, because if I can get my stopwatch out, maybe I need to up the amount of money this redeem costs. The 2-minute mark is. I mean, thank you, Rukov, for the bits and everything. There we go. So thank you, for the birds. Oh no. Thank you for the clip, Extemporaneous. I appreciate that, even if it was at my expense. We said, just realized you're still lonely. And me too. Well, Weedle, how? You just realized that I'm still lonely? Have you ever thought I wasn't? And there's where Clam popped in saying, a clip, except Ray said, it's a bop though, you gotta admit. Clam says, lol. Bum said, I've returned! Welcome back, Bumbo! How'd everything go? Clam says, how was the show Saturday? I did not hear Evil, I did hear not Evil Zoe and Lexi went. Yes, I was just mentioning them earlier, that they were both there, and they seemed to enjoy the show quite a bit. There was also, a girl who was there from when Mike Brown and I had to go do an improv workshop out at, I think it was at Snow College. So someone was there who remembered attending that. And there was also stage manager Kylie from Dr. U. So anyway, I'll stop talking about like personal stuff on here because all right, we'll let me read a couple more comments and we'll get back to the game. Weedle says this is funny. Clam said, "Would I do a nude if it was tasteful?" I don't know. Would you, Clam? I don't think I would. Jorge says he has let's say cojones. I'll give him that. Jorge said, I would do a tasteful nude. Heck, I'd even do an untasteful one. You'd probably do like, you know what you should do? If anybody here feels like somebody should subscribe to Markiplier's OnlyFans and then mimic his pictures and just like repeat them, but like with yourself in them. We'd have said, Logan, have you never done art? In some school, they have a whole class for just that. No, I know they do. They have life drawing classes and they have models that come in, but there's a difference between like a model that's like, this is what I do. This is my job. I'm going in. This is for educational purposes. They're learning human anatomy and stuff like that versus Yusuke going, oh, you're a hot girl. I will call the police if you don't pose nude for me. That's a whole different thing. Or it says, it's great anatomy practice. Well, it is when it's like consensual. Clam says, it's a different price for either one or the same price, Jorge. Jorge said, Clam, I'd say different price because one would be professional. Ooh. Clam says, oh, so are you past the deadline? This is how you go about it, Yusuke? Shake my head. This says Ultra Despair Girls written all over it. And there's a comment now from Serenity. Again, I hope it's okay if I call you Serenity. Saying, oh, I am streaming Persona 3 at the moment, so no worries about that. This is only the second Persona game I've ever played, Serenity. We played Persona 4 Golden last year, and now we're doing this one. So I never played Persona 3. I saw they've got a version of it on Steam now, but I've been told that that's a port that like doesn't include a lot of the cutscenes and stuff like that. So I'm waiting for a port with the cutscenes. But again, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. One more comment, then we'll get back to the game. Clam says, lol, literally mentioned the swim blazer. Indeed. And then saying yo to Serenity. Okay, now we'll get back into the game, and then we'll check the chat again in a little bit and get closer to being caught up.
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full on nude.
Yeah, I mean, semi is one thing, but full on.
Full nudity? Lady Ann's gonna...
He's such a horny little kitty cat.
Drop it!
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
See, it's what I said. This is our deadline.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
I mean, I guess there's no need if you want to pose nude for the guy.
Then, Lady Ann, you're fine with bearing it all?
Morgana right now is doing the math in the back of his head. It's like, okay, how long before I can become an artist and I can ask Lady Ann to do that? No, Morgana, bad kitty.
I am not!
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame's the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too, before he ends up like us.
Okay, so let's just go back to the palace and work our way through the dungeon and yeah, kick some butt.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet, too.
Oh, didn't somebody say, last time we played the game, this next dungeon... Crap, am I misremembering? I think somebody said it would take multiple... Somebody say it would take multiple days, or am I thinking of some other conversation I had? So that's why we already had to go once, and we just stopped at that statue, and so the next time we go through, can we do this all in, like, one go, hopefully?
It may become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling.
Yeah, we know, you're gonna be naked. Big deal.
Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece. Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Naked on. Get over yourself, on. I get naked every day when I take a shower. You don't see me getting artists to draw me doing it.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
This is sort of probably not necessarily. Are you not confident? Yeah, just probably. It's probably gonna happen. We're probably gonna fail. They will see that. Okay, probably.
No way! Hell no!
No, probably yes. Probably heck yes.
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what, before his exhibit ends.
Let's start after school tomorrow. Oh, it'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's see...
Oh, we're gonna get a new hideout?
I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
Changing our hideout periodically, huh? That's a plan I don't mind backing.
So your hideout has moved from the Shujin Academy rooftop to the Shibuya Take-You building accessway. Oh, the building accessway is gonna take you away. It's called
Hey,
Take You.
can I talk to you kids for a sec?
Woman with a camera! And a spritz bottle on her fanny pack. Hi, strange lady.
Huh?
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans.
No, we're the extraordinary getting naked for the artist fans.
Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils.
Is it just me, or does her mouth seem big? Maybe it's because of the lipstick. Her mouth seems big.
There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused.
Oh, I bet that painting is going to be the treasure we're going to find. And then at the end, we'll have like a fake version of it, and maybe we can sell it or something.
Have you heard anything about that?
Just now, yes, from you. Oh, we don't care about it. Ryuji knows, yeah. You throw him on it. Yeah, Ryuji knows about this. Ask him. He knows.
Me?
Yeah, you know, bro. Tell him.
I don't know nothing.
No, he's just being modest. He knows everything.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either.
We're gonna find proof of abuse.
Looks like I'm back to square one.
Wait. So is she?
Sorry for taking your time.
So is she a reporter?
I'm a journalist.
Journalist.
If you ever get
Okay.
any leads, mind contacting me here?
Why do all these adult women keep giving me their phone numbers?
See you then.
All right, bye, big mouth lady.
I guess we should go home for today.
I guess. I guess I should read a little bit more in the chat. Let's see, Exterminator says, yes, Sunder Days. It's when you have, like, multiple leap years at once. You add an extra Sunder Day. Wheaton says, woo! Hori said, we're gonna have Logan posing in one of those giant jackets they have in Russia, and the matching hat and hand warmers. Can we do one of those, what was that video? Was it Kanye West who did that video that one time with, like, that giant square suit walking around? So I could do a tasteful posing in one of those things, maybe? Widow says, no! Clam says, scammed! Wait, who is scammed? Wait, what? Serenity says, I take it you haven't played the base game. Then no, this is a, as the title of the stream says, this is a completely blind playthrough. I know nearly nothing about this. Basically, going to this game, I knew I'd played Persona 4 Golden, so I knew a few of the concepts of this. And I knew that Joker was in Smash. That's about it. Exterminator says, aw, snap. Weedle says, why? Exterminator says, and you said you were a hod of luck. Huh?
Yeah, it was Kanye with that Roblox-looking suit.
Yes, it did look like a Roblox character. But yes, like, so that's the type of thing. So I will tastefully wear one of those with about another 4 layers on underneath it. But also a mosaic blur over top of everything, just in case. So is that fair? Is that how we're gonna do this? It's actually probably a good thing that I don't know if any of you guys remember. There's a girl who used to hang out in the chat, Anna. It's probably a good thing she isn't here. She used to do this layerless Logan thing that Clam RM always like pushed her into. I feel like that'd be a thing going on right now, but no. I will add layers. I will add all of the layers I can. All right, let's go home for the day, Ryuji. Let's see, but Weedle said, why can't this bug be happy? Because life is pain, Weedle. Boba says Serenity. No, he hasn't. His first playthrough of 5 and 5 Royal. Weedle says extend I am too. Serenity says this is going to be epic for him then. I hope it is. I am enjoying it so far. It just is shaping up to be a very long game. So, yeah, anyway.
Whatever, I still can't forgive him demanding to paint Lady on nude, then claiming to report us to the police.
He didn't claim to report us. He was threatening to report us to the police. P.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey, Mishima. Yeah, sure. Even though someone in the chat doesn't like Mishima. Looking at you, Kono Dioda.
I have some interesting news.
Well, that's the best kind of news.
Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be the Naku something Hara guy who was one of the pupils. Maybe we'll be able to get some evidence from him.
Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart.
Okay, I see no problem with giving up my secret identity and meeting in person with somebody. Another change of heart? Why me? No, we're not gonna do this. Why me? I'm not a fan of the. We're not a fan of another change of heart.
You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is a terrible person. And that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school.
I hope we get to go in a disguise to protect our identity, like a big bushy mustache and like sunglasses and a hat and fake ears and a beard and a fat suit.
The guy's name is Nakanohara.
It is! There we go!
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
I'm just so popular today. I found out something insane about Madarame. Sounds like a student of his offed himself when he couldn't speak up about Madarame stealing his work. I wonder if it actually was a suicide or if Madarame killed the guy and then made it look like a suicide. Is that true? That's unforgivable. Yeah, is that true? That journalist was looking into Madarame too. It could be real. Someone died though. No one's talking about it. I bet it was covered up. I wonder if Kitagawa-kun has heard anything. It'd be great if he could help us out and stop wanting to see me naked.
Ain't that asking a bit much? Yeah, it's asking too much for someone not to want to see a girl naked. After today, he's probably gonna be on edge about us. Well, anyway, Madarame's still a piece of crap. Let's meet him tomorrow. It'll be our first time at the new hideout.
It's that passageway in Shibuya, right? Got it. See you guys tomorrow.
If the rumor Ryuji just spoke of is true, there have to be other victims.
All right, well, it's saved.
I should write something.
Since I actually have a moment to. Today has been a very story-heavy day in this game. All right. Better let me go do stuff. Don't go, oh, you're tired. All right, we can actually do stuff. We're supposed to watch the TV. Next up, a report on Mr. Kamoshida's acts of violence. This scandal has rocked the sports world. Everyone ever involved with him is being pressed for answers. The Volleyball Association is currently considering banning him permanently and...
Hey!
Drummed out of the Volleyball Association, eh? Well, he deserves that.
An ashtray. That's gross. Let's see if we can go do that, there's that one job. I can't even remember where it is. There was some nighttime job that we can do on certain days that if we do it a couple of times, someone said that we'd start a new social link, so let's go do that. We had to think about tomorrow. We go, no! Kitty cat! Why? Okay, I guess I gotta study and up my knowledge.
Now listen up.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna study, cat, because there's nothing else to do.
Make sure you close up.
All right, I'm heading out. Bye. See, Weedle says, yeah. X-Ray says, not Clem, earning the trickster status. Hori said, I'm playing Paper Mario 64. I'm on to Bowser's Castle, so I'm endgame. I've never played any of the Paper Mario games. I want to, because they look like so much fun, but I've never played any of them. So awesome, Jorge. One of these days, because I've got a Nintendo Online subscription, so I've got like access to some of the, like the NES and Super NES classic games. And I think Mario RPG is on the Super NES, right? And so I should be able to at least play that, because that's not exactly Paper Mario, but it's similar, I think. Extemporaneous with a gasp, and Clam with a lol, and Bird's Command. Weedle says Logan makes a $100 one for like 20 minutes. You know? $100 is pretty nice. There's a lot of things I'd be willing to be a redeem and a command in here for $100. I could sure use money sometimes. But it's nice that I don't have to spend any money on a ladder now that my ladder has been returned by the thief. So that's good.
The other day I saw on TV. Oh, I didn't mean to distract you. I'll try to stay quiet. I'll just breathe right over your shoulder as you study.
Yeah, you're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes behind those glasses. Yay. Knowledge. Still only level 2 on everything.
Well then.
Okay, we've already heard that dialogue. Let's go to sleep now. Weedle says, of just bored. Clam says, Weedle too tempting. Weedle says, it is. Clam says, but I think of all the Transformers you could buy with that board money. Okay, here's the problem. That is actually how I calculate things. Like, when people are talking about money and saving money, I tend to think to myself, how many Transformers could I buy with that? That is a good way to convince you to save money if there's like something unnecessary. Like, I could get this, but I don't need it. Oh, but just think of all the Transformers I could get with that.
Don't forget, from today on, our hideout's gonna be in the Shibuya passageway. Oh, that reminds me, Mishima said Nakanohara should be in Shibuya too.
All right, let's head over there. Apparently, I don't get a choice.
Yo.
Yo.
We're about to head to the hideout too.
Okay.
Who's that?
My cat in my bag.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait, but no. Okay, we're not in disguises. The jig is up. He's going to testify against us in the future with Sae, or whatever her name is.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real? My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type.
I do like his voice acting.
I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in.
I wonder if we're gonna act, like Clark Kent or Peter Parker and say like, oh, we're not the Phantom Thieves. We're good friends with the Phantom Thieves. So we'll pass along to them any info that you might have.
An artist by the name of Madarame.
Dun dun dun. Let me read a little more in the chat because I already miss you guys all. See, Weedle says a lot. Jorge said, I did not think about that. But Markiplier is buff, and I am not. So maybe not his exact pose. No, that's what makes it even better. It's like different body types in the Markiplier. I don't even know what type of poses he has. I am imagining that he's like riding a fire truck, like riding on top of a fire truck and holding, like straddling the fire hose that's just like barely covering him up. And I imagine that every picture he has is probably that exact same photo, but just with like different lighting and angles. Let's see, Clam says full on nude is not the same as full off nude. What is full off nude then, Clam? Weedle says off is like winter clothing. Serenity says Cassandra Lee Morgan did such a great job as Morgana. Okay, so that's the name of the voice actress? Because what we knew her from is we played way back. We did the entire Danganronpa series, and she was Aoi Asahina, who was adorable in the first Danganronpa game, and she's killing it as Morgana. So no, Serenity, you have excellent taste. I agree completely. Jorge says exactly office, like 7 layers at minimum. So that's what I am. I am full off nude. That still sounds weird, though. Beowulf says, honestly, for P3, just play Portable is so much faster. It doesn't have the anime cutscenes or models outside of Tartarus, but it's honestly way better way to play. But I love animated cutscenes. I mean, you guys have seen how excited I get every time a hand-drawn animated cutscene comes up? And Beowulf says, plus, FES doesn't have direct party control? So it's, wait. So it's kind of like when the default for playing in here where your party members just do whatever the heck they want? It kind of sounds awful. But it's worth it for the animated cutscenes. Jorge says, BRBC when you get back, Jorge. C. Clam says, I'm glad Logan is playing a game where he can give his voice a rest. Well, tonight I can, because tonight everything's been very thoroughly voiced. Weedle says, where is Mr. Sexy Man 2 today? We need him. Well, if the game would let me do regular things, I would do some therapy sessions for y'all with Maruki, and he would give us some snacks, but he's not here. But you can rest assured, Weedle, Dr. Maruki is off there, being sexy, just by himself in his office. Serenity says, Beowulf, do you know the estimated playtime of P3P? Ah, that's a good question. I don't know what that is. Weedle said, I will take multiple days, like 3 Or 2? Huh? Bubba said this dungeon will take multiple real days, Garrett. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Okay, so we've already done 1 day, so it'll be at least 1 more, possibly another. Good to know. Okay, I'll be right back with the chat. Let's keep going with this cutscene here.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior.
I'm also trying to figure out where I know his voice from.
Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Okay, so we know it wasn't a murder, though. But also, Ryuji, we don't have real evidence. We have one person's word against somebody else's.
Suicide.
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left. But he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use.
Why didn't you just, like, tell everybody about this stuff instead of just like, all right, I'm leaving? And you know what this reminds me of? And my apologies, this will be a very, very brief rant. This reminds me of the whole thing with, like, Harvey Weinstein in Hollywood, where everybody for years, it was like this open secret about all the horrible things he was doing, and then it suddenly comes to light, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, I knew about it. Oh, it's so horrible. Woe is me. It's like, dude, you guys are all freaking millionaires who, if you never did another movie for the rest of your life, you would be fine. You'd be better than fine. You'd be the tip-top of you won at life fine. All you had to do is one of you had to come forward about this. And they didn't. That's all this guy had to do.
My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again. Please, make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me. It's to save the life of another man as well.
Oh, is he talking about Yusuke? Save their life? What do you mean? Yeah, explain. What do you mean?
Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage.
Oh yeah, Yusuke. He's blackmailing us to get to see her naked. Doesn't seem like a great guy, to be honest.
I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
I'm glad
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's.
He tried to get me to pose naked for him, too. I mean, seriously, he does that to everybody. It's like a handshake to him. It's just like, hi, be nude for me.
I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said?
He said pose naked for me.
If I could leave, I would.
Okay, so now we know that we do have to help him.
Kitagawa-kun.
Oh, she feels bad for the person who's, like, sexually harassing her.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
The difference is that Konohara is nobody. Most people would think he's jealous and or sabotaging this kind and talented artist. Throws a flash grenade and runs because at work Karin.
Oh no, but you're leaving right away, Vero! It's so good to see you. Thank you for the 10 bits. I got all excited when I saw that was from you, Vero. But okay, it's a flash grenade. You're already off to get back to work, but thank you for popping in. So okay, but that is true. That is the difference between him and like famous people in Hollywood. So that is true. But still, I don't know. It frustrates me. I feel like he could have done something. But so good to see you, Vero.
In lurking GW.
Well, thank you for the lurk, and also hi to all of Vero's students. I hope Vero's doing a better job educating you than I ever would. We're not teaching anything good in here except the art lesson we had earlier.
Dear lonely man, I truly love your streams and I am very happy to be a small part of it. The chat here is loving and appreciated, and I feel lucky to consider so many amazing people as friends. I am going to try to sleep, but I may be back.
Well, thank you so much, Rukop. Thank you for the 10 bits. And you're more than just a small part of this. I've said this before. You're an amazing friend, an amazing mod. You're like you're like the glue that holds the community together. So sleep well. As always, if you can't sleep, feel free to come back. And thank you for the 10 bits. And even more than the bits, thank you for the kind words. You're awesome, Rukop. Sleep well. And remember, chat, if Rukop's gone, that means that Clam is the only mod still here, assuming he's still here. And Clam allows riots. Clam endorses and encourages riots. So use that information as you will. Excuse me, I keep having to mute for a second to clear my throat, and I don't know if I hit mute that time in time. I still have that post-nasal drip. I got another probably week or so before it'll finally go away.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims.
It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
You're right! Let's save Yusuke! Yeah, I'll say let's save Yusuke. Let's save the guy trying to see our friend naked.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
And Yusuke's just a piece of crap who tries to blackmail people into getting naked.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen.
See, I do like that they're making it personal for her because of everything that happened with Shiho.
Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout?
Okay.
Hey, what happened?
I heard what happened. Okay, so I gotta check the chat again. I was just barely in the chat.
Welcome to our new hideout.
This is an awful hideout. There's like heavy foot traffic, people walking by. But let me read some more in the chat. Excuse me. Beowulf says to Serenity, let me check actually. Glam says, not me. I don't get naked when I take a shower. I wear a shower cap. Back when I was younger, because as you know, I have my beloved calculator watch. This one is not as waterproof as the old model I had. That one I could wear in the shower, so I'd at least wear something. But this one I can't, so I have to shower nude. If I had that swim blazer, though, if that was a real thing. Bumbo says it'll take 4 minimum for the infiltration, card, and boss. Thank you, Bumbo. So 4. So we've already done 1 day. So we just got to make sure we will plan on 3 more. Gotcha. Widow says to Bumbo, it'll take a month to beat him, knowing Logan. We beat Kamoshida in, what was it, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that.
Dear popular man, I truly hate your streams. I am very unhappy to be a large piece of it. The chat here is terrible and the opposite of appreciative. I feel very cursed to consider so many average people as enemies. I am going to stay awake now, but I may leave.
Yay, that's Bizarro Rukov. That's what you are claimed. You're Bizarro Rukov. Where you say the opposite of the thing. There we go. He's our Bizarro mod. Thank you for the 10 bits. And remember, he's just joking. He was not actually saying those mean things about y'all.
Hey guys. Not gonna be super active tonight.
Oh, it's Tiff!
It seems like I missed the initial meeting of Yusuke. How you feeling about him?
Wow, well, Tiff, good to see you here. And, you mean how am I feeling about the guy who threatened to call the police on us if he doesn't get to see on nude? How am I feeling about that guy? That is not great. Not a good first impression. I mean, he's obviously going to be the next party member, and he's obviously a victim of Madarame. But that scene, Tiff, if you only have a chance to look back at one part of the VOD, look back at that whole scene. It threw me for a loop. I don't know how else to describe it, but thank you for being here, Tiff. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. It's so good to see you. By the way, also, since we have a bunch of people here right now, I do want to remind you guys, so we've been doing the Hikikomori run of Omori, and I think we're getting close toward the end of a lot of the stuff we did. I think Crystal said there is some new content. We should be reaching it soon because we've just reached Humphrey in it. And I'll try and do some of the Humphrey stuff off stream, so we should be reaching whatever the new stuff is. So, if you love Omori, and if you love new content, make sure that you tune in for those things. Let me read a few more comments to the chat, though. Let's see. Beowulf says 65 hours compared to FES, which is 80 just for the main story. Wow. Bumbo says, no! Serenity says, Beowulf, so I'm about a third of the way. Thanks. You're much farther than I would ever be. It takes me 2.5 to apparently 3, according to Tiff. Times as long to get through anything. Bumble says, not her. Anyone but her. Oh, we talking about the reporter lady? Oh, please tell me she's not going to be one of the potential love interests. Because didn't you guys say there's like 4 or 5 adult, like grown women who are potential love interests? We've already met Doctor Lady, and someone said the teacher is one. Is she another love interest? Like I said, she's got a big mouth. But I told you, our protagonist is going to find someone age appropriate for him. Beowulf said, whisper me who joined your party most recently. Oh, saying that Serenity. Weedle said, she is useful to keep stuff down? The reporter lady? Except Rainier says, bro said Roblox looking suit. I know, that's the perfect way to describe it. Hey, world, how you doing? Saying hello, hello, good to see you. Eglin said, weird beloved. World says, hi, soup beloved.
Nervous laugh. About that. Yeah, she is.
Oh, okay, so... But now we can tick another checkbox off for all of for potential love interest. So the ones we met so far, because we still, this is an important part of protagonist's life. We need to find him a wife. We have met, and tell me if I'm forgetting anyone, we've met An Takamaki. We've met the new red-haired girl, it's like Yoshikawa or something. The one who was added for Persona 5 Royal. We have met Makoto. I think someone said she's going to be a love interest. And then we've met Dr. Lady, Teacher Lady, and that list. That's like 6 out of the 10.
He's voiced by the god amongst men Matt Mercer, who also voiced Hajito from UDG, so I had the same initial opinion on him. He very much became one of my top 3 favorite fandom thief. Just wait, he's great, trust me.
Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And yes, we realized, because last time, we met him very briefly last stream. I think it might have been after you'd already left, and my initial reaction was like, oh, this guy is Itachi Uchiha from Naruto Shippuden. And everyone's like, yeah, it's Matt Mercer. And I had forgotten that Matt Mercer voiced Haiji from Ultra Spare Girls, who is the worst character. In a game about everybody murdering everybody else, the fact there's one guy who is undeniably the worst really says something. But yes. Yeah, so I will hold out too much judgment, but I'm just saying, first impressions, not been that great so far. I'm just being honest, but I will hold out on that. Thank you so much for the 10 bits, Tiff. And let me read just a couple more comments in the chat. World says to Eglin, how did you find this channel? Eglin said, I was looking for starter Genshin players and just stuck around. Now I'm here. World says, nice. Cow you stream with cute Shiba rated Logan, so I ended up here once or twice. Oh, like multiple times? I think I remember. I think I remember that raid. For some reason, I thought you were with Eglin's stream when Eglin did the raid. Maybe I'm misremembering also. I'll read 2 more comments and move back to the game. Weedle says, oh, did you see how a group of high schoolers got arrested for the stuff in the group chat, like cyberbullying one of the people in the group and more crimes? Wait, is this a real story? Or is this something in the game? They had dark humor too. I wonder how bad it was, or it was just boys being boys? Wait, is this a real news story, or are you describing something in one of the games, like Persona 2 or 3 or something? Sereni said, you're touching on stuff that happens later, but not going to spoil it for you. Okay, and I appreciate that, and thank you. I always really appreciate people who come in and don't spoil. If you can give like some non-mechanic, or non-spoilery like game mechanic stuff, or if I ask something like for example, asking for Porter Lady is a love interest, that's fine, but I appreciate you, Serenity, for not doing spoilers. Okay, back to the game.
My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout.
Our target this time is Madarame.
We know this. How long were we hanging out here before you decided to say that? It's like you think we're being watched by an unseen audience and or player.
We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady An's chastity is on the line.
Okay. Posing nude for an artist isn't quite the same thing as chastity, but it's related. Okay, it's chastity adjacent.
What? We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace.
Or maybe Morgana just assumes that if you pose naked for somebody, then you have sex with the artist, and so Morgana thinks that it is chastity at risk.
After that, we send our calling card.
Huh? What?
Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
How are you feeling about Pankechi, if you have met him yet?
Pankechi, I'm not sure. Who is that? Because some of the names I haven't quite figured out. I know that's not the airsoft guy, because he was Iwai. It's not her uncle, that's Sojiro. Shiho was On's friend. And thank you for the 10 bits, by the way. Thank you for the 10 bits, Serenity. I appreciate that. That's not Mishima's last name, is it? I'll have to think about that. If someone could type, if for those who've been here, if you know if I've met this person or not, let me know that. Otherwise, I will keep an eye out for Pankechi. I like saying that name. I want to call him Pancakes now because I love pancakes. And so, you know what? Whoever that is automatically has a point in his or her favor for a name that sounds like pancakes.
Can't see the date, but you meet him on June 8th or 6/9.
Oh, okay. We are on May 18th right now, so we have not met him yet, apparently. It's a guy, it sounds like?
Not yet.
Okay, so yes. And so thank you, Tiff and Vero, for the clarification on that for the 10 bits each. So Serenity, I'll keep an eye out for him, but apparently we're still a few weeks away from meeting him. So yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Back into the game, then I'll read some more of the chat in a minute.
After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure is materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
Oh, that's... Wait, were we getting treated? No one was attacking us. We had free reign in there.
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Okay, sure. Why not? That's a good enough explanation. That's all I need.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time, too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I'm guessing it's going to be that Sayuri painting.
I doubt that. But my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right?
Yeah, because if we fail, you got to get naked.
That means June 5th.
Okay, so if that Pankechi, was that his name? If we meet him June, do you say sometime between June 6th or 7th or 8th? So that'll be after this whole dungeon segment. So I'll know that I don't need to keep too much of an eagle eye out for him until then.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
I'm gonna be honest, Kitty Cat, we're gonna do this like right away.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what.
I will also,
okay?
if it's okay with you guys, probably do some of the dungeon crawling off stream so that you don't have to sit around where I'm like, where's the treasure chest? I can't find the grappling hook point. I'll just be able to kind of burn through that off.
Remember when you first walked into Kamoshida's palace? Ryuji and Protag were wearing school uniforms, and the moment they were treated as threats, their clothes changed to their thief attire. In Madarame's case, you were already in thief outfit. That means you are seen as a threat.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't understand that. So thank you for explaining, and thank you for the 10 bits. I thought that just once you unlock the persona, we're just always in our thief attire. I would have assumed that being seen as a threat would have meant walking around that shadows were attacking us, but we didn't see any shadows. I think I saw like one person off to the side when we were hopping around and things up top.
Fun fact, I believe, in the base game of P5, if your exposure thing reaches 100%, you get kicked out of the palace.
Oh!
In P5R, you can reach 100% and be fine, which is also a good way to grind levels.
Okay, I like that better, Ben. I don't like the idea of getting kicked out, because I worry about that mechanic. Because I was not doing too great a although I feel like in Kamoshida's castle, we only got, like, really spotted and attacked a few times. So thank you very much for the fun fact, Tiff, and for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay, let's keep going with this. And then I'll read some more of the chat in just a minute. Now listen here, we can't mess this up no matter what, okay? Oh, we going right in?
Okay.
It's a nice view, actually. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Shibuya. I bet this is probably like a real place in Shibuya.
This is our first job for the Road Bros, so let's make sure we do it right. Come on, it's time to get this mission started.
Your mission to change Madarame's heart has begun. You must steal his treasure by the deadline. Mission start! special obstacles in palaces. Occasionally, you'll encounter palace obstacles that are impassable and require interacting with the target in the real world. Oh, that must be what you guys were talking about with this taking a few days. So there'll probably be a couple of these impassable targets or obstacles, and we'll need to go outside, do something, and then return. So that's what you were talking about. Gotcha. You will need to leave the palace to find the obstruction. Enter palaces quickly to find obstacles and triumph over challenges before the deadline. Well, awesome. We got like about 45 minutes before we reach the 3-hour mark. So we're going to be able to head in. Let's first save.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, let's save. Save. And then we catch up in the chat a bit, and then we're going to head into the palace. And I'm going to start befriending some personas and collecting some things. We need to find a, what is he, the counselor type persona, arcana, whatever thing, so that when we're doing the Dr. Maruki therapy sessions, we'll be able to advance those quick. Let's read a little more in the chat, though. World says, Koyu playing Paper Mario and the fighting is kind of annoying. Oh, Koyu, there we go, okay. Well, isn't Paper Mario, wait, no. Mario RPG was turn-based. What type of combat is in Paper Mario? Whittle says, I want to play the 1,000-Year Door, but I want to, but I may just get a Wii and mod it for cheaper in the long run. Plus, it'll be fun to mod more things. Was that the one? Which was the one that was the recent one where it's like all about origami and stuff like that? Extembrae says, every time I hear a Japanese school bell, a body has been discovered. Whittle says, play. Beowulf says, Cassandra Lee Morris, not Morgan. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know the difference. You would have fooled me. I didn't know her actual name. Beowulf says,
Also about the dungeon crawling off stream might not be so much of a good idea because of potential cutscenes, but that's just my opinion.
That's a good point. Yeah, because that was a big difference between the Kamoshida dungeon, a lot of the Persona 4 Golden dungeons, they seem to have a lot. Okay, how about this? Wherever we end off tonight, if we're still in the dungeon, I'll do some more of the dungeon crawl off stream. But the moment that I hit, like if a cutscene starts, I cut the game, and whatever the last save point I was at is where I pick up from. So that means that the worst case scenario, there might be like a couple of dungeon rooms that I'll have already done and just be a repeat at the start of the next stream. How does that sound? Sound like a good deal? Hopefully. Thank you for the 10 bits. Let me read a few more comments in the chat, though. Let's see. Beowulf says, the AI in P3 is honestly kind of bad. Looking at you, Mitsuru and Yukari. Looking at you. I don't know these characters, but I will take your word for it. Bumble says, if you want to play FES, there's emulators with options for full party control, huh?
Good idea.
Okay, so that's going to be the tentative plan then. Thank you. I appreciate your approval on that, Vera. And thank you for the 10 bits as well. But yes, I try to avoid doing like emulators and ROMs and things like that on here, Bumbo. But I mean, who knows? I may have to with some of these things. But if I do any emulators or runs, I want to make sure that I like buy the official version if possible. Because I don't know. I'm not going to talk about piracy. That's just what it's going to be for right now. Serenity says, as far as I know, FES has the extra bits. The portable doesn't. You see, that's why I want to see those extra cutscenes and things. Clam says, frowny face Harvey Weinstein. Exterminator says, I mean, this guy's defense, it would be just his word versus Madarame / others. So okay, so that is, I guess, true. But I would think that somebody in his shoes ought to have at least some type of... You'd have evidence. You'd have things you'd be able to... I don't know. Beowulf said, in terms of content, the only thing FES has, but not portable, is the answer, which is kind of bad compared to FEMC? Was FEMC, is that the... Wait, is that female main character? Wait. What? I'm confused. Bumble says it's either with FES or portable. Okay. Extembrae says, have good sleep to Rukov. And then Jorge is back. Welcome back, Jorge. Extembrae says, Logan educating a stream one. Well, you know, like I said, both of the teaching chat math clips on TikTok blew up, so
In P3, when you wander around that game's dungeon, if a teammate gets too far away from you and you enter a battle, they will not join
Wait,
you.
what?
They also get stuck on walls easy.
That is awful! Because of P4, I was always running way ahead. I left everybody in the dust. No! That is terrible! That just forces you to go slowly, because you know what the worst thing is in games? The absolute worst is when you have like an escort mission in games and the person you're going with walks faster than your normal walking speed, but slower than your running speed. And it's just like... right there is enough to make me think maybe I should just watch somebody else play Persona 3. But thank you for the 10 bits and for the very vital piece of information, Tim. Let me read a few more comments in the chat that we will get back to the game here. Beowulf said, pretty much FES has the anime cutscenes, the models, and is widely regarded as awful epilogue, while Portable has FEMC, direct party control, and fast travel. Fast travel is good, though. Oh, what's up, Papa? Oh, it's another follower. Grieving Mage has followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Just to let you know, 2 things. I try to remember to letter it, as I mentioned to Serenity earlier. 2 things. I always read every comment in the chat out loud. It just sometimes takes me a while to get there. Like right now, I'm catching up in chat a little bit. And to let you know the schedule, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, alternating between 2 games. Right now, we're playing this, and the other game is we're revisiting Omori to do the alternate Hikikomori route of that. So that's what'll be next on Tuesday. And then we'll pick up wherever we leave off tonight on Thursday. However, next week, the schedule is going to be a bit different because I'm actually going to be moving Friday's stream over to Saturday. But let me give you the Discord link in the chat. Here's a link to our Discord. Every week, I post a schedule with updates and things like that. So feel free to check it out. No pressure if you don't want to join the Discord. But thank you so much for the follow. And I hope that means you're enjoying the stream. I will get back to the game in a minute. I'm just going to read a couple more comments. Then I promise I actually do play the game. And let me know also, if you get a chance, if you'd prefer to be called Grieving or Mage. Huh?
I heard if you walk away from them they might get into battle alone and die, and you won't know unless you come back and see them on the floor. I'm not %100 sure since I didn't play it, but that's so dark. Also, I just hit 10k bits mark.
Oh, awesome! Thank you so much for the 10,000. Wow. Congratulations! And thank you for your amazing generosity. And thank you. And that sounds like the type of stuff you would see in Skyrim. Like I remember hearing about how, okay, if you played Skyrim, right in the first town that you get into, what's it? It's called before Whiterun. It's like Riverwood or something like that. One of the first side quests is there's like a woman who runs a tavern, and there's 2 men that are both in love with her, and you can choose one to help out. Whichever one you help out becomes a potential follower for you, and the other then hates you. One of them, he's like an elf, and he always, like, part of his pathing is like his daily schedule. He goes to visit her, but she is also a romance option for you. And if you marry her, and she moves into your house, wherever your house is, he will still try to visit her every day, and will travel across. And apparently, like, the game just keeps track of it wherever you are in the world. And it's not uncommon, I guess, if you marry her, to find him just on a road dead because he wandered upon some monsters that killed him. So that's what that reminds me of. Anyway, let me read, like I said, just a couple more comments, and we'll get back to the game. Exterminator says, encourages riots and anarchy. Mwahaha. Bubba says to Beowulf, didn't people start liking that epilogue? Good and bad can be quite subjective. I was saying that he could play either, and that's true. It's all about taste. Beowulf said, I haven't seen anyone like the answer. There's so many issues with it.
I think it makes sense. P3 is all about taking responsibility for your own actions, so it kind of fits.
Well, that just gives you an excuse to have, like, anything somebody dies because you did a dumb thing. But I kind of like it. I mean, I like it in concept. I think I'd find that very frustrating. But it's a funny concept. And thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that tip. Thank you. Just a couple more comments here I'm going to read. Somebody says, Clam, anti-Rukov confirmed. Bubba said, I meant 4 more days. Gotcha. Clam says, lol. Xavier says, Logan may be less than enthusiastic. Oh, wait. Less than enthusiastic about what? About Yusuke. I gotcha. Bubba said, getting sleepy. I have school tomorrow, so I should sleep. Thank you so much for being here, Bumbo. I don't know if you have already left to go to sleep. If you did, I hope you can hear it on the pod, but sleep well. Good night. You're awesome. Thank you for being here. One more comment. Weedle said, okay, I'm the only one who does math for just something like how many light are in the hall, something like that, just I'm bored. No, I do math because I get bored all the time. I actually love math. Like I said, I have a calculator watch, and it is wonderful. I just don't like statistics is all. Okay, back to the game. So I can't remember if we saved. I think we did, but I'll save just to be sure. And, yeah, then let's head into the palace. Infiltrate palace!
Okay, let's go.
Because we don't need to hold a meeting. We know what we're doing. Yay. Madarame's palace.
Now then.
I'm sure you already know this, but the first thing we need to do is secure an infiltration route.
Then we send the calling card. Yeah, we know the drill. Anyway, let's get going. Yeah.
Oh, wait, wow. Oh, well, there's I saw a Velvet Room girl. You better not make me execute another one of my cards for no reason.
We've much to discuss.
Oh, it's Justine. Thank you, Justine. You're the nice one. I will discuss things with you, but not Caroline. Bye, friends. I'm just abandoning you. Didn't we decide that I just look like I'm zoning out when this happens? So, you've come. Your rehabilitation seems to be going smoothly. Thanks to you! It's been tough. No, I'll be nice. Thanks to you, because we have a social link, right?
Excellent. I expect no less.
I've prepared a special gift for you. I must reward such exemplary conduct. Use this power well. Traits! What traits? Every persona has a specific trait, each of which has a different effect. Some may decrease the cost of a skill, or increase the power of a specific attribute. Okay, so does this mean... Well, because it shows, like, the pixie there. For those who play, does this mean that every pixie has the same trait? Or is it, like, everyone's randomly assigned? So, like, if you catch a pixie, for example, with one trait, you might try and see if you... No, I bet no. No, I bet they've got to do the same thing. So, see, the example is static electricity increases the chance of inflicting shock to down foes. Okay. There are various benefits associated with using a persona's trait in battle. Be sure to take that into account, which actions will best utilize the trait. You can view the details of persona's trait in the persona's status screen by pressing N. Alright, no crap, it's Caroline, I hate it.
Under Caroline, I'm terrible. Our master is extending incredible kindness. Choose a door and make blah, 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 Caroline.
I hate Caroline.
Marvelous.
He's like, marvelous, yes, make fun of Caroline. Your personas are born from the masks of your heart. They come in all manner of shapes and sizes. You must master the inner workings of each persona to draw out its power. Do that, and they will surely be of great use to you on your journey to rehabilitation.
Then...
And it's the nice one. If you have other business, you may tend to it now. No, I don't have other business, bye. Return to the metaverse.
Go back and enjoy your blah, 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 blah.
Familiarize yourself with the many facets of the heart that dwell within you. Doing so will propel you to greater heights and give you strength as you work toward your rehabilitation. Go forth. I have high expectations for you. Yay. And I'm back!
Hey!
Hey, Joker!
Come on.
What are you standing around for? Get with the program, all right? You're a vital member of the team here.
Huh? What about?
If you catch personas, they have the same trait. But when you fuse them, you can choose a trait with the inheriting mechanic. Let's say Persona 1 has trait A and Persona 2 has trait B. You get Persona 3 with traits A, B, and maybe 2 traits if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's actually cool. That, I feel like that might actually encourage me to look into this fusing mechanic, because if you recall in Persona 4, I did very little fusing. But okay, now that we've done that,
Let's do it.
I want to read a little more of the chat, because I feel like I've gotten way behind. What?
You choose one, not all.
No, but being able to choose is awesome, though, because then it's like, what if I want this other persona but it has a crappy trait? Well, you can get the persona with a trait that you like. So I do like that. Thank you for the 10 bits and for the clarification. Weeda says, Logan, I want Fun Dip. You haven't given us any since you left. To what the heck? Please feed us. 3 of us pass out, and I think one of them died. Well, I told you, Weedle, I don't have any Fun Dip here. The most I have in the pantry in my kitchen area, I have some sugar. I have some brown sugar. I could, actually, I was gonna say I get a popsicle stick and let you lick that and dip it in brown sugar, but I don't think I have any popsicles. You can just lick your finger and put it in brown sugar. Does that count? Weedle says, I love this, his rat puns? I don't know what that's supposed to be in the one part of the game. Tiff says, Hi G is the worst, but Correcchio's sister is a very close second. Yeah, that whole thing with Correcchio. Eglin said, I've brought Weird Beloved here once or twice as well. There you go. Serenity says here, oh, hang on, I gotta tab out of the game for a second to scroll down, because we're in one of these weird things where, like, I use the mouse and it just moves the game. Oh, that was read a lot by TTS. Weedle says, It was a real news story spoiler. I think the game is just okay. Vera says Serenity shows up after Madarame's arc. Weedle says, nice. Bumble says, technically yes, but no. Well, wait. Oh, so did we technically meet the guy? Pancakey? Oh, was he the guy that we saw in the flash forward that okay, we'll listen to this first and I'll say.
Too late, I'm already munching on brown sugar like sand.
I'm gonna be honest, the brown sugar tastes pretty good, so I cannot fault you too much. But wait, no, what, you're munching on it like sand? Do you munch on sand? Do not munch on sand! Vero! Sand is not for munching. Hope you'd know that by now, but thank you for the 10 bits. But no, so is Pancakey, or however you say his name, was he the guy that we saw? Actually, don't tell me this, but I'm just gonna guess. Because there was the guy that we saw in the future that was working for Sae, the prosecutor lady, that I told you right off the bat that I don't trust him. He strikes me as like an Adachi type of a character. And my guess is that I've got 2 guesses about him. I'm guessing that he's going to be one of our Phantom Thieves. I think he's going to be the one that we saw in the very first area. We saw silhouettes of people. One guy had a long Cyrano de Bergerac nose. And I think that's going to be him. And I think he's going to be the one that betrays us. There's just something about his vibe. I'm probably way off on at least one of those. Probably both. But I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm trying to make more like real, shot in the dark guesses in the hopes that one of them will be right. Because if one gets right, you'll be impressed.
Pancakey is a nickname, not his true name.
Okay, so, all right. Well, wait. Is it a nickname that we give him, or that like the fandom gives him? Either way, Pancakey. That's what I'll call him. I love pancakes. Like Nico loving pancakes. Anyway, thank you very much for the bits and for the information. Let's head inside. Ha-ta! We did be pa and down. And oh wait, that way wasn't that way blocked off before? Oh, there's like a. I mean, I guess we can just go and attack those guys. Hey, can I hide behind this? Oh, yes. Oh crap! Oh, Morgana, stop me.
Security's tight at the front entrance. We should bypass them and head in another way.
Crap, I cannot use violence. What do you think? Oh, that's breakable. I tried to choose violence and the game would not let me. That's a sad day. And that's breakable again! Oh, so the things we break, respawn? Okay, and that means we gotta go back over here and break this thing too. Because that was breakable. Can I jump over there? No, I can! And do nothing from here. Okay. So we can just skip through this part pretty fast because we've already been in this area.
It's somewhere.
Yes, it is somewhere right here. Hacha! Animal brush. And let's head inside. Let's see. Tiff says, hehehe, 69. Bubba said, you have, but not met them. Leo says, he. Serenity said, he does show up in some scenes before then in P5R. So, okay, so I'm going to guess that was him. That was Pancakey. Thick parchment. Oh, that parchment's so thick.
Whoa!
Oh, so those are laser things.
Well, hold on, Joker. It's an infrared laser device. If we touch it, the security will increase.
Come on, man.
Hey, hold on, there wasn't anything like this last time, though.
The rumors might be slowly making Madarame become more wary of us. Joker, they're not easy to use, but you should be able to do it with your skills. Be careful.
Infrared lasers. You can detect infrared lasers with third eye. If there is a wide enough gap, you can slip through by pressing spacebar. This can also be done by holding spacebar as you approach, but remember, you can only pass through if there is enough room. Oh, so this one we got a limbo through. So we want to slide. Yeah, okay, that's actually kind of cool. I can dig it. Oh, there's a shadow over there. Did you break that one before? So can we go fight that shadow if we go around this way? Okay, where is he? And get over here and ambush!
I'll reveal your truth.
All right, so we're gonna get a new friend. We're gonna fight a persona and befriend a persona. Crap, I forgot to look up and have the image that Vero had to tell us what special, what type of conversation things to use. So we want to use, first of all, let's see what these guys are weak against. So we've got to knock them all down. Not that. Is that what they said? Let's be civil about this. I just work this job. I don't care. You can steal anything you want. There we go. Weak against Garou. All right, so I'm gonna have to pull up my little conversation cheat sheet here. I have it on my phone that that Vero had posted in the Persona channel on Discord, and I just gotta scroll back up and find it. Oh, there's been so much Persona conversation. Where was it? Sorry, this is taking just a minute, but then we'll be able to get back in here and we'll talk to these guys. Oh, I scroll up and I see pictures of Chie. She was nice. Crap, where is it? Okay, there's the technical thing, so I'm almost there, I think. And crap, it just loaded a weird thing. I think I might have passed it. Oh, there's a thing that was marked as a spoiler that looks like it was... Oh, anyway, okay, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? While this is taking so long, I'll let our lurkers know our schedule that we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I'm still having a hard time finding it. I just need to know what type of conversation will trick this monster into being our friend. There it is! I found it! Okay! Negotiation guide! We want to talk! He won't calm down. I won't say a word to Lord Madarame. Lend me your power. Night walking warrior. If that's the case, then let's talk. I want to know what kind of person you are.
This one seems gloomy.
Okay.
Don't say anything too forceful.
Okay, gloomy. What is forceful mean? So he likes vague stuff. You, so this is how you treat a foe in distress even after you've utterly defeated them? But what if I ripped your body apart? What color blood would come pouring out? Oh, what a weird thing to say. Red, green. I don't bleed or cry.
Does that work?
You shouldn't be here then. You need to find a hospital. I'm aware you're a minor, but it would be lovely to have a leisurely chat over drinks. He's a groomer. It's cliched, but we can talk about life, ask each other things like what sort of girls we're into. I like older women. No preference. I like it. No preference. No preference.
Surprising.
You mean you won't make judgments based on first impressions alone? True chemistry takes time to figure out.
I see.
Huh? You and I think exactly alike. Oh, now I remember something. I'm Sackboy from Little Big Planet with a boomerang hook. I see, so it's my destiny to find myself within you. My name is Mokoi. I'm a persona who will be with you from now on. I'm on your side. Enter my brain! Yay.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
I made a friend! And now that we made a friend, I can read some more in the chat. Let's see, Tiff says, last time my cheer said June 8th, but said 6/9 for the other one. We'd said maybe it was for the other part of the world. I want a cookie. It sounds really good right now. I have some cookies. I have some Pepperidge Farm Mint Milanos. I have 4 of them left. Would you like one, Weedle? Would you like a cookie? Reach in there, Weedle. Reach in. It's not a trap. Go ahead, just stick your arm down in there, Weedle. I promise nothing bad will happen. Like it closing in on you. Just reach in. You can trust me. See, nothing bad happened! Nothing bad happened. Weedle says, cookie. Bubba said that's okay. Serenity says, yeah, I never go up to 100 in the base game, but never knew the 100% rule did not affect PR5 or P5R. I will try not to get to that point, but it's good to know. Bubba said really should try that sleep thing. It keeps escaping me. I am not good at that either. I procrastinate sleep like nobody's business. Tiff said, you being level 14 is so weird because when I play, I'm usually around level 20, 25 because I like mindlessly grinding. I'm not a fan of grinding, to be honest, but I might do some of it off stream if I need to, if I'm too weak. Weedle said Paper Mario Origami King, I think is the name. Okay, Bubble says, oh, nice, good idea. Weedle says, hope that during spring break I get enough to also get a Wii and maybe get a Wii U too. Dumb name, by the way. I hate the Wii U. I've only played it like at Target when they had the setup for it, but I hate the controllers on. Beowulf says FEMC is a fan name for the female protag, female main character. I gotcha. Bubba says Tiff, oh gosh, why? Everybody says yes, teach us, please. Bubba said realistic, but why? Tiff says to Bubble for pain and suffering. Okay, so I'll get back into the... Oh, wait. I see if I scroll down a little bit, there's a comment from Grieving Mage, so I'll read a bit more so I can get down to there. Widow says, woo, and nice. Also, he kicks dogs. I do not... I've accidentally 3 times kicked 2 dogs in games. Accidentally. One of those times I was trying to pet the dog. Weedle says, hee, red badge. Weedle says, nice. Weedle says, Tiff, yeah, but it is dumb. Beowulf says, "Yesn't! You can choose to let them run off themselves, but from my experience, they won't get into combat unless you tell them to, unless it's unavoidable." Grieving Mage says, "I go by Mage." Okay, so I'll call you Mage. Says, "And do you like 5 or 4 better?" I feel like I'm not far enough into this one yet to make a real informed decision. I fell in love with the characters in 4. These ones are growing. I really like Ryuji. They're good characters. I like the concept of this one a little bit more. The whole fog thing always seemed just a little bit odd, but I mean, if I had to choose right now, I'd go Persona 4 simply because I grew so attached to the characters. But who knows? Maybe I will grow to love these ones even more. And again, thank you for the follow, Mage. I really appreciate that, and for letting me know what to call you. So I appreciate that. I gotta give a fair warning. New people, and this you should know this as well, Serenity. New people kind of imprint on me like I'm a baby bird. So whatever I know you as to begin with is what I'll know you. That's why some of these people, you may hear me calling people by things that are not their screen names, because it's what their screen names used to be. Because I cannot change. I am set in my ways. But anyway, okay, let's keep going to this. Because we gotta at least get to a safe room. Okay, where am I? I'm all turned around. Which way did I? Let's ambush this guy.
Reveal your true form.
I got turned around. But we're gonna fight this guy. Hey, we get a chance to have a new girlfriend. Oh, I think somebody said one time that flying characters are usually weak to guns, right? So let's try guns. Oh, it worked! And pa-pow! I'm shooting you with my gun, so you'll be my friend.
Looking cool, Joker.
Yeah, that's what ladies love, getting shot. Talk. Lend me your power. Girl of the hanging tree.
You want to talk as if I won't lend my power to someone that's super lame.
What a grouch.
Grouch.
Just be the better man and act the opposite.
Hey, that really hurt. Okay, so irritable, we gotta be serious.
What if this leaves a scar and it's permanent?
Sorry, just get plastic surgery. I'll take responsibility.
Oh, you're so rude. You should totally be begging me. Please, let me make it up to you, please. You know, if you wanted to take me somewhere, I'll go with you. It's no fun going home when only my annoying mom and dad are there. Just like a kid. Parents are annoying. You should love your parents. Why not come to my place? Bound chicka wow. I feel like you should love your parents is the serious thing. You should love your parents. I don't understand why they have to get on my case, though. You know, we're kind of like similar. Wait, talking to you made me remember something. I'm not a shadow that belongs here. I used to be in the human sea of souls. I am Huapo. Huapo. I mean, I'm you after all, so let's hope we get along.
Yay! Enter my brain! Yay. Oh, crap, stack full. Huapo's hanged. Okay, we gotta hold on to lovers and chariot, because that's Ryuji and An, right? Oh, we have 2 chariots, so we can get rid of Agathion and just hold on to our slime. So yeah, bye Agathion. I don't need you anymore.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Yay. Okay, so let's see if I can figure out where the heck I am. Like I said, I got all turned around. Oh, actually, I've got my little map thing. Okay, so no, that is... Where was the entrance? Where did I even come in? Okay, oh, that's where I came in, over there. Okay, now I got it, I can feel it. Break that over there. First, I gotta approach this by sliding. And let's break this real quick. Break it! Animal brush! Okay. And hide, and then ambush!
Show me your true form.
And we're gonna make another friend, or if it's a friend we've already made, we're gonna murder our friend! Tiff says, as someone who is currently playing P3, it is a pain. Oh, that's something new. What is that thing? Oh, no, that's just the thing that we had before, but it's one of the ones where they explode. So we gotta shoot it a bunch. Pow, pow. Oh, it's missing! That's not fair. Okay, and let's just do a regular melee attack on it. And now it's gonna explode!
Nice, it exploded.
Yeah, okay, we're not going to waste the SP on the Garu because we can just shoot these guys because they're pretty weak as is. Oh, he survived, though. Gun! Yay, we killed a guy that we just befriended a bit ago. Xavier says, I like P3 FES. Beowulf says, and if they do without you, telling them there's voice lines for them to let you know. FES, I can't.
Nothing.
Ambush there we go. Beowulf says, FES, I can't finish the last lack of fast travel is too painful to me. Mage says, 1 day palace? Well, it sounds like we can't do this whole palace in 1 day. So we'll try and get through as far as we can into it, though. But, okay, so let's try, first of all, our gun to knock this thing down. And we'll give it 3 more bullets. And then we'll try shooting that one. Okay, so that didn't weaken it. It did a technical. Let's try darkness or whatever skull is on it. Okay, that didn't weaken it. Let's try wind. Crap, you did too much. You killed it. And okay, just use your gun. It's weak. Let me just got a shotgun. So we failed to make friends with Blue Woman. That makes me sad. See, Bubba said, I do insane amounts of math. Like, I make a spreadsheet of efficiency when I'm bored. Man, do I need sleep. This is the 3rd time I said that. I'm really must. I love math. I'm never going to complain about that type of thing. Okay.
I can see it.
That's breakable. We can't go through the lasers on that side. We can go through on that side. Plant balm. Okay. These lasers are actually kind of neat. I sort of like this. That cleared out this area. But like I said, we need to get to a safe room.
Focus.
So that's not breakable. What is that noise? Oh, it's a treasure chest. Oh, but the Oh, it's a grapple thing. Because there's too many lasers, so we got to grapple? Okay, well, let's try grappling. And just hope I get lucky and don't hit any of the lasers. All right. Oh, and so we can break right there. Crappy portrait. And plastic frame. No. Hey, you stay put, buddy. You stay put back there. Is there anything I can hide behind? Can I jump down? No, I cannot jump down there. Oh, but I can sneak around this way. Yeah, let's do this then. And so, okay, wait. And then he turns around, and then we can get him!
Show me your true form.
We got this. Okay, let's see. Eglin says, sometimes I regret looking through my 3DS. I just found some of the only photos I have of my dad in one of the old frames I have. I mean, Face Raiders always felt like a fever dream to me. Only for my only photos of my father, and it has to be there.
It's tough.
I can hear him, because I mentioned before that my dad passed away a few years ago. That'd be weird to get a reminder like that. But, I mean, hopefully it's, like, a good memory. I hope. Yeah, Exterminator says, I went through the Persona games 3 to 4 and then 5, so I got used to modern perks as they happen. Yeah, I feel like it'd be weird to go back for me. But, okay, let's just do... We're gonna do our gun on little sack boy.
Some other way.
Because we already know gun in my darkness isn't gonna help on Blue Lady. And, we already know that your wind doesn't work on Blue Lady, so you're gonna use wind on him. And then just might as well use your... Just do a physical attack on that guy. And that'll allow us to try and do some other elements on Blue Lady. Let's try Zio.
Let's go, Captain.
There we go. Awesome. Let's befriend Blue Lady. I always want a Blue Lady friend. Talk. Lend me your power. Waterside Nymph. Well, we must talk things over first. I know nothing about you after all.
Just look at it. Try calming its nerves.
Okay, so calming its nerves, so that means it's timid, so we want kind then. Excuse me, learn to read the mood. I've been projecting a don't speak to me aura around you. Oh, towards you. Wait, is she? Is she timid or is she irritable? We'll try timid. I noticed. I don't feel an aura, but we may never meet again. Oh, she did not like that. Perhaps, but you should be more considerate. Leave people alone if they wish to be left alone. Perhaps you may find our kind rather annoying, but you do understand that we are here because of people like you, right? I never thought of that. I understand. What do you mean? What would be kind? I never thought of that, or I understand. I think I never thought of that as kind. Yes! Okay, good. We can still salvage this. I suspect as much. You're really hopeless, human. That's how I think we... Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. We just need to do one. We have a blue lady friend. Name is Asparagus. Asparagus. Enter my brain. Avira said, I really love this palace's theme. Beowulf said, so did I actually with just P3P, P4G, and then P5R. Tiff said, yeah, warning mage, and anyone else knew Logan takes a long time to play something. It should take 5-10 minutes. I get distracted easily, and I love talking with chat, so that is why. Okay, priestess. What can we get rid of instead of priestess? Let's get rid of, well, no, hermit, we need that for, because isn't that, crap, is hermit Sojiro? So we probably need that. I don't think we've met anyone death yet. I don't know if we've met anyone hanged either, though. Let's get rid of death. Yeah.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is technically a new one. Widow said 1 minute, our time is like 3 minutes. Logan time, that's about right. Xavier says, I like Logan time. It's like time travel. It's like time dilation. It's like when you're traveling close to the speed of light and things go to different speed. Oh, and the other shadow is gone too. Huh?
The creepy doctor lady was death.
Oh, that's right. Crap. So I should have had death. I should have kept that. Crap. I made a terrible mistake. Okay.
Sojiro is Hierophant.
Oh, so I should have gotten rid of Hermit. So Hierophant. I need to write these things down. I should do that. I'll make a notepad and I'll write down what everybody's arcana is. Okay, so this time we can just lay into all of them. So you're weak against that. There we go. You're dead now. And we'll just use that on you. And you will use Garu on you. And then just do a regular attack. And then you'll use Zio on Blue Lady, and then we'll do an all-out attack. It'll be like the first actual kills that we'll have gotten. Yes, all-out attack. There we go. They will say, no, pretty much every persona has a trait, and you can choose which one you get. I like that he gives us choice. Tiff says, I played the games kind of in reverse order. I went P5R, P5S, P4G, P3P, skipped over P4AU. What's P4AU for now? A friend who knows Persona well recommended, and wait till after P3P. Vero says, oh, thank you for the correction. Widow says, is sand for cooking? No, I don't think sand is for cooking.
Okay.
Mage says, Adachi goated? We have mixed feelings about Adachi in this stream. Did I leave my Adachi asset in here? Oh, dang it. I think I removed Adachi. I was going to pop up Adachi onto the stream because he's just a goofy little guy, but then he turned out to do horrible things. Okay, but we need to make it to a safe room. We got to slide.
Hey.
We'll be in unknown territory once we go past here, right? The security will probably get a little more fierce as well. Make sure you don't touch anything or run into any of the displays, all right?
And what are you looking at me for?
I'm gonna touch stuff. Oh, wait, that's already broken back there. Oh, we can examine the Infinite Spring. There's something written here. The Infinite Spring, a conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have nowhere to live. Oh, it's that same thing as before. Anything else new in here? No.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, a fighting game made by Oxus.
Oh, Arena Ultimax! For some reason when I see AU, I thought Alternate Universe. So I forgot. In fact, that is one of the many games on my Steam wish list that is on sale for the spring sale. I'll only be able to buy a couple though, so I don't know if I'll actually get that one because I generally suck at fighting games. But it's nice to see that it is indeed on sale. Okay, so let's see. Is that a door? What is a door? Okay. Looks like we ain't gonna get through it. Oh, there's bars on it. It's a sealed door. Okay, so that's probably gonna be like fast travel later. Well, fast-ish travel. You on this door? No.
I can see it.
Okay, so once again, we just gotta jump. And yeah, slide. Oh, and there's a safe room.
Mission here is
Let's just go in the safe room, and we will save in the safe room.
This is a nice spot for a safe room.
I guess. I mean, as far as any spots go. You can now quick travel to the first exhibit room. It should make good base. We can resume our infiltration room here if we take a break too. Let's save, and I'll catch up some more in the chat.
Write something.
Save. Yes, I should write something. Yes, I should write something. Yes, finish saving. Let's see. Weedle says we have moved less than 10 feet in the last 30 minutes. That's fair. Xavier says, yeah, Persona is a strange series. You have to choose between P3P, P3 FES, two versions of the same story. Weedle says, Logan, I recommended that you always have, that you have 3i on always, and maybe that's why I should do it. Just hold it down. Tiff says, Xavier says, yeah, it kind of reminds me of like playing the Arkham games. The Batman Arkham gets to give you detective vision, and there's no real downside to always having it on because you can see more stuff, except that I don't know, it's not as cool to see little glowing skeletons walking around, you know? Tiff says to Extembranes, yeah, I went with P3P because I got P3P P4G bundle that was on sale. Currently doing an MC route because that's the game suggested I do that. I do plan on doing an MC and a female MC route. Nice, nice. Oh, by the way, we're hitting the 3-hour mark, so does anybody know someone who is live? I was hoping that we'd be able to raid Zach tonight, but he already raided us. So does anybody know someone that we'll be able to raid tonight? Crystal's already off at her interview. She usually has raid recommendations. So do any of you guys have raid recommendations? Weedle says, and P5R is really good to play with a controller. It just feels... Oh, I forgot I was supposed to do a controller tonight because you said there's like a dedicated meow button in Mementos. Weedle said, P5R... Oh, I already read that. Tiff says, I'm also doing a little bit of a challenge with my P3P runs where I'm only controlling the MC. Everyone else acts on their own. I did with my P4G run. Enjoyed it. Actually, no, maybe that could be fun. Exterminator says, have fun. Yeah, also because I believe main character is considered canon between the two, but yeah, Persona is complex, so go fish. We'd have said, final boss of the game was kind of a pushover after I got that level 90, but still hard. Only one of them wanted to kick the dog, so he kicks dogs. Wait, use shock ammo? Why, I just use full power. I don't know what type of ammo I use. Weedle said, well, I have to sleep. It's past 12. No dog kicking. Got it. Good night, Weedle. Thank you so much for being here. Sleep well, you shiny bug. Everybody says, good night, Weedle. Theo, how you doing? Saying hello, everyone. Why is Logan using Flynn's outfit? Because somebody requested it. I'll take requests for other outfits. Everybody says Flynn Rider. Oh, is that what you were thinking? Oh, it says pro tag of SMT4. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, somebody requested it. So, everybody says, so no Flynn Rider. Then I was hoping to be Flynn from Tron, maybe. Sammy says, Sojiro is not Hermit. I made a mistake. Sammy says, P4AU is a fighting game. It has a story to it, though. Cool. Maybe I should get it at some point. Babel says, Ultimax is actually really beginner-friendly. I've never played a proper fighting game, and I am enjoying it. Sees my fault. Last time I donated, I asked for it. No regrets. A2 is amazing. Both MC and female MC are canon. Well, that's cool. Eglin says, the only recommendation I've rated is Kajiki. Looking through my follow list. Is that someone we have rated before? Because if it's not someone we've rated before, I'm generally down with that. I like to default toward like people who have small viewership. But let's take a look. Kajiki is playing Overcooked 2 with 3 viewers. So yeah, we can do a raid for Kajiki. So let's go ahead and set that up because we are past the 3-hour mark. So what? By the way, once again, Serenity, Mage, thank you both for the follows. If people could stick around for the raid, I'd greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to initiate the raid right now and do the raid command. Here is our raid command. So once again, because of the schedule, like I said, tomorrow's Monday. No stream on Mondays. I will post the schedule for the upcoming week. Tuesday, we'll continue the Hikikomori alternate route for Omori. As I said, we reached Humphrey, so we're pretty far along. Hopefully, we'll get to some new content. And we'll pick up in this dungeon, Persona 5, on Thursday. On Thursday. So yeah, so that's how it goes. Eglin said, honestly, don't remember it. Everybody says, yeah, you're right, it's complex. Bill said, simply enough, another universe. Q2 confirmed that. Oh, that works well. Also here, for anyone who might be lurking, here's our Discord. Feel free to check it out. Join it if you're interested. No pressure. It's a small community. It's not the most busy Discord, but everybody on it is so awesome. And here's my social media links. Got a TikTok, got a YouTube, got a Twitter. I'm not as active on Twitter, but if I could get some more followers, maybe I'll become more active on Twitter. But thank you all for hanging out. I think this is also the first time I caught up tonight. Right at the very end, Beowulf said the Q games are honestly pretty weird. Those are the ones that are like all chibi with the giant heads, right? That like the Ryuji skin that we're doing is. So are those like canon also? I assumed that they probably weren't. But anyway, the raid's gonna start in just a minute. Thank you all for being here. Theo said, yup, they are. Well, that's cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna wave, let the lag catch up. Thank you all for hanging out. Theo, sorry that we're wrapping up so soon after you got here. And Babel said, yeah, they're canon, actually. Well, that's cool. All right, well, everybody, enjoy the raid. Have a great night. Have a great Monday. We'll see you on Tuesday for Omori and then Thursday for more Persona 5. Good night, everybody. Thank you for an awesome stream. Love you all. Sleep well. Good night. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 And for those watching the VOD, good night as well.